might have to.
Hey, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Woo! Welcome to Moxie and Might, presented by the Nat One-Liners. Hello. I am JBMM. I will be your DM tonight. We've got some great friends here with me. Not the whole crew, but what we call a A-team. I think I said that last week. About the same sentence. Say hi, kids.
Hi, kids.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. It's good to see everybody out there in chat land. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It is almost over.
Almost.
Amen to that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Crazy long couple weeks without the D&D.
Yeah.
We're
So,
gonna have
Sure
to
was.
does anyone
Let's not
remember
do
what
this
happened? I didn't
Yeah.
finish the last episode on the rewatch yet. So
Yeah,
I don't know where we left off.
I watched the last 15 minutes as I was setting up today. I got just about caught up. So there was an issue with me making weapons. I believe, Maywin, you got all your weapons now. Everything you need. Your
Sweet.
little hand crossbow and that Drow Elite short sword. And all the weapons work properly in Foundry, if I remember correctly. So that's taken care of. But then after they stripped all those other Drow, they came outside of that huge hall that they were in talking to Omen Dram. And they found another group of Drow waiting for them with a fire elemental that had torched the building just to the left of the Waterdeep Hall. You see the pavement cracked. The Drow swarming around. All of them smitten by Maywin right now, in awe of her blinding hair. They are all blinded, one charmed. I believe that was charmed by Varys, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
We've got one of our best friends, Grimble, just trying out his new Warforged form. Looking around in awe as he sees through the HUD of Murphy.
I'm a robot.
Blastius doing all sorts of Blastius things,
That was my
firing
best Wiggum
fires
impression.
at fire elementals, right?
I'm in
Awesome.
danger.
And Blastius standing there on his own, flaming the fire elemental to no avail.
I didn't attack it with fire.
Not yet.
Right?
And with that, do we have any other questions about what happened? As we were pretty much trying to leave this place, we had decided before the end of last week that we were going to leave by carriage out of Waterdeep towards Grimble's little base at the base of Mount Illifarn. His HQ in the mountains.
His original something or other. His old base. His old laboratory.
Yes. Centuries have gone by since you even thought of this place, but all of your memories are now intact. You remember everything Evil Grimble remembers, which scares you, knowing
Yeah.
what he is trying to do. We are in combat, and I believe, Maywin, you just finished your turn. You use some tentacles. I don't know why they never show the last thing that had happened in the turn, but they always take that away. So you would use your tentacles and knocked down one of the guys. I think the drow that was standing in front of Wesley there.
I think I just went after the elemental.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, he's all sort of messed up.
I like how you have there's a steel defender in the lineup, but then there's also, so like if I double click
Oh, hey.
on the red Murphy icon, it opens up the right sheet. But then the Murphy is what is a
That Murphy.
Yeah, I lanced the elemental and he's incapacitated.
So
That's right. I see that now, as the fire elemental is incapacitated. Your Murphy is right there. The other Murphy is gone now.
But he's
Sorry
not in
about
the
that.
he's not in the initiative.
You're not. Oh, well, that's just a pisser. There you go, buddy. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh man, how'd I get better than Maywin?
Rockstar, dude.
I went from bottom of the list to top of the list.
You know what? How did you not get in there? That is really strange.
No. The other Murphy was in there. He was like right above Chronic, below the fire elemental.
Well, we could use that if you'd like.
It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't. All right.
As long as the right character's in place, that's all that matters.
Yeah. We're getting that figured out. New characters and whatnot. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
No. Yeah, it's all good.
Well, May, when your turn is over. You know what, Maywin? I don't care about that. Murphy, it is your turn. Since you were going to be skipped for some reason you didn't get to go last turn, or with your other Murphy character, which shouldn't have been. You go ahead, since you had to re-roll. We'll take you and Maywin's turn to start this combat right back off.
All right. So Murphy's gonna walk up to this guy, and so he's a he's a fighter. He does unarmed fighting, so he'll be doing his punching thing like he always has.
Sweet.
Punching fire, smart.
Punching fire, yes. And he's going to do this. Make 3 punch attacks, and they're all at advantage, right? Because he's lit up.
He is.
Which one's advantage? Is it shift or control?
I don't know. I never use it.
Shift.
I think it's shift.
Yeah, it was shift. All right. So the first
An
punch was 18
hits.
All right, for 6 damage, and then he punches the second time, 25, 13 damage.
All right.
Punches the third time, 27 damage. So he's like, pop, pop.
Nice, dude.
And then, wait, do I have a bonus action? I think I might. I guess I could punch with my offhand too. Oh wait, but I don't have that set up yet. Let's see. Actually, maybe I can't. So I'll go ahead and yeah, that'll be my turn. Just punches the guy in the face 3 times.
Sweet. You see, as you punch him, this mist kind of rise up as his mouth just deforms around your hand. Just keeps smashing into it. Your hand turns a little bit red, but doesn't seem to hurt. Maywin.
Okay, so since I have already hit him once with Innervation, I am going to hit him again.
Awesome.
Because I can just do that once it hits him, right?
It just automatically hits him?
Yeah, I believe.
Sweet.
I'll post it. So, let's see. On a failed save, the target takes 4d8 necrotic damage until the spell ends, and you can use your action on your turns to automatically deal 4d8. So that's what I'm going to do.
Sweet. And you will gain half of that back.
So that's a 15 to him.
Nice. This fire elemental is looking haggard. Barely a spark.
This way, yonder a little bit. Come on. That's it for me.
That is it. Awesome. Nice turn. As you run right by Barris, you turn, slopping this enervation spell all over That freaking fire elemental, he looks damaged beyond repair. You see him just barely keeping himself together like the embers of a dying fire. Wesley looks at this drow who is covering his eyes in blindness, can't see a thing from the brightness of your streaming hair, silver hair, Maywin. He smiles and rears his greatsword up and takes a slash, hitting. Ooh, doing 15 damage with the first attack. Comes back with the hilt across the jaw. He misses. He does whatever he can to bring his sword back around with his bonus action and stomp it down into the drow's foot. Oh, slamming it into the concrete, getting it stuck in the cracks. He does everything he can to pull it out, and does not. Wesley's sword is stuck in the ground. Barris looks around, all gigantic as he is.
Big ass bears.
Takes his arrow and shoots at the drow in front of Wesley, hitting him, lighting him up, doing 10 damage.
Is that the one he has charmed?
No, the charmed one is right here.
Oh, okay.
Leaving that one well enough alone for now. Barris knocks another arrow. That one's dead. He screams. And at advantage doing it. Hitting. Oh my lord. You see that arrow hit that drow square in the side of the head. Splitting his temple wide open, coming out the other side. The drow falls instantly in a heap. Dead as a doornail.
Womp womp.
Barris stomps forward a little bit, pulls out another arrow. Can he do that? Does he get 3 attacks? No, he doesn't get 3 attacks. All right.
Bear's kind of jobbed there for a second. He's ho solo.
Right? Well, I just hope Barris isn't watching right now as I butcher his character as he steps forward. Oh, got that one. Blastius.
Me Jabba Nobara.
Your turn.
All right. Gonna look at the fire elemental. And then I'm going to hurl this 4-inch ball of cold at him.
Sweet. A 15 hits.
Actually, let me re-roll. Oops.
It's like one of those ice cubes that you get when
Still
you get
works.
like a
Makes it. All right.
when you get an old fashioned. It's like the circle ice cube,
Yeah, the big rock ice cube.
right?
Nice.
Doing 11
Nice.
cold damage.
11 cold damage. DED.
Seeing him there, like just flickering barely a flame, throw this ball of cold at him, and just snuffs him out.
Ah, that was a great hit. You hear Wesley scream as that drow falls right in front of him.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Sweet, dude. Anything else for your turn? As the fire elemental flickers to death, you just lean back and take a toothpick out.
Yep, I'm like, oh yeah, got that one. Ha.
Start cleaning your teeth. Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, the blind drow, who is blinded for 4 rounds, starts looking around, trying to get his eyes back as you see tears of blood streaming down his face. He shoots randomly into the crowd. Oh no. You see an arrow wing off of one of the other blind drow. What the? You hear him screaming in some strange language, looking back at where the arrow came from. He uses his bonus action, reloads this hand crossbow, and shoots again. Ooh. Blastius. I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution save as this arrow somehow flies right past Grimble and right at your face, knocking you.
19.
A 19, you save. So you are not poisoned, but you will take 7 piercing damage. As you feel the poison on this little bolt hit you, but not actually like get into your skin, but that bolt certainly left a scrape.
It just burns away.
The drow starts stumbling backwards, trying to find any way to get his bearings. Ooh, he makes it over the curb and looks around, feels some netting, and kind of kneels down. So he's kind of like in half cover right now as he's rubbing his eyes, trying to get some eyesight back. The other drow, he's going to start listening. See if he can hear anything in front of him as he pulls his short sword out and starts swinging wildly. He walks forward into the cracks of the pavement. Whoa, sorry about that. Ignore that. Oh, he trips and falls, landing flat on his face, prone, in these huge cracks. Chronic sees his moment. Steps forward, jumping over all the rough terrain. I think he has just enough to get there. Oh, yeah. Gets to the drow and starts hacking away. That just hits. Swings again. Ooh, that misses. As you see Chronic come back for that other swing, the drow slowly moves his blind head just out of the way. All of a sudden, the sword clinks and falls through a crack in the pavement. He is going to make an athletics check to see if he can grab it before it falls. He loses his swift short sword as it falls down into the sewage below Waterdeep. Go! You hear Chronic scream. It echoes through the streets of Waterdeep. The drow mage looks over at Barris, smitten, but looks around at all the others that have blinded him, staring straight at you, Maywin. Kill the witch with the hair! All
What
right.
did you say about my friend?
Well, there we go. Oh, sorry about that.
This guy's
A
talking
ray,
shit.
right? A ray of frost shoots out of his hand directly at you, Maywin. A 9 does not hit.
No.
Goes flying over your head, spraying you with snow. And that's all. He curses, running forward. But no, wait, running towards Barris, his love. Right to about there. Murphy. Oh, wait, that was the wrong guy. Excuse me. This guy.
Right. All right, now, I'll turn now.
It is your turn, sir.
All right, Murphy's gonna run over to this guy right here, and he's next to him, not on top of him.
Yep, no
And he's
problem.
gonna start punching this guy in the face. So he just grabs. Wait, let me see.
You have advantage because he's blind.
Oh, nice. Is it a grapple is an action, right? Yeah, it is.
A grapple is an action.
Okay, well, I'm gonna punch him 3 times in the face. Oh wait, that was supposed to be an advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the advantage roll for the first one. So the first punch, 16.
Does not hit.
All right. Second
As a blind
punch.
guy stumbles underneath your fist.
Second one at advantage. This time I'll press the button like I'm supposed to. That's a 25.
That'll hit.
The damage on that punch is 11.
Nice.
Third punch comes in at a 16. You said does not hit, right?
Does not.
Okay, and now I'm going to action surge, and then with my next action, I'm going to grapple,
Okay.
and that is a what's it? Athletics, right?
Yeah, it's
Versus-
strength versus athletics, if I remember correctly.
All right. Do I get advantage on the athletics?
Yes, it's on any roll. Yep, you do.
All right, that's my athletics roll. It's 26.
And it'll be against his acrobatics or dexterity. We'll go with acrobatics. Both the same. A 14. So you got him.
Okay, and so let me just read something real quick. I just want to see when.
I just put it in
Oh,
chat.
okay, this happens at the start of my turn, so I can do it at the start of my next turn. Okay, that's it. That's so he's grappled by me, and that's the end of my turn.
Sweet. Ah! You hear him screaming and squirming inside your metal arms. Hydraulics
I could break
compress.
you.
Nice. And you said that was your turn, sir?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you. Maywin.
Okay. Well, I am going to target the mage. Actually, yeah, I am.
The mage stepping closer to his love, Barris. Dude, you know what we forgot to do? I am so sorry, guys. Lahar. Happy drinking day, guys. Yay!
waiting.
Cheers, cheers.
Still waiting for mine to get here from the store.
Go.
Oh, man.
I'll
drink two for you.
I'll be back in 10 seconds. I'm just going to make sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
going anywhere. I'm just looking down the
Cool,
hall.
cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you cast a storm sphere. And you're going to hit these two drow, the one right in front of Chronic and the one right in front of the drow mage. Excuse me.
Yes,
Okay,
that's what I'm attempting anyway.
perfect. So I need a saving throw, a DC of 15. All right. That was the drow mage. And now the drow elite. Actually, they get these at disadvantage. Or he does, at least the blind one does. All right. They both fail miserably.
25.
25 lightning damage.
Damn, get him, Maywin.
Neil.
They both start sizzling. Go ahead and RP that.
So as I saw the ray of frost come over my head earlier in the snow, and I'm like, just roll my eyes, like, I'm gonna have to teach this guy something. And I just streak out some lightning, and they start fizzling up a little bit.
You hear the drow mage in perfect comment, and don't hurt me, my love, as he screams at Varys. Actually, no, he is not charmed anymore, as he has taken damage.
Sorry. Forgot about
That's
that.
all right. He's sizzling on the ground. He looks up. I hate gray people. Anything else for your turn, Maywin?
No, I'm good.
Right on. As you kind of stand there a little bit behind Barris in his 14-foot frame. Wesley looks down at his sword, absolutely dumbfounded that he can't seem to pull it out of the ground. Spits on his gloves and reaches back down and pulls with all of his might.
I get a quick tick for Maywin. Because that lasts again, right? And then we'll do damage. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can roll damage again or not, but if you right click and do pop out message, it'll pop out a little window so you can just keep it there and, you know, click on the damage button again.
Oop.
It's handy
Oh.
for enervate and stuff too. So you don't have to keep finding it or keep pressing it. Alright, sorry.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good It's a good FYI there.
The more you know.
I might ask again when it's my turn. 'Cause I'm a little close.
Right?
The more you
Wesley
know.
is able to pull his gigantic greatsword out of the ground about 6 inches. He can't seem to get it all the way out with all of his wiggling and all of his might. He is stuck grabbing his sword.
Raising.
Barris looks over. Little weak knight. Pushing. Looks over and sees the drow mage, who is not. Will not click on him. All right, there we go. Who is no longer under his charm. He shoots the beacon of Sylvanus at him. Ooh. A loud twang pierces your ears as you see the arrow just shatter in the air right next to Barris's face. The splinters go towards his eyes. He does not make the strength saving throw. He will take 2 piercing damage from the broken arrow.
In the face.
Uh-huh. And he will have to take one of his action attacks to wipe the splinters out of his eye. So he loses an attack.
Does he take out a supreme healing potion and pour it on his eyes?
He starts gargling supreme healing potions like they're going out of style.
He's
No,
blood
he does
chugging them.
not. He sits there, son of a bitch. He screams, grabbing that arrow and trying to pry it. The little slivers from his huge eye. Blastius.
All
You
right.
see that arrow just shatter right next to freaking poor Barris's face.
Damn,
As he
Barris,
seemed to.
get it together. Figure it out.
Oh, I just pulled a little bit too hard. I'm too big.
That's what. Wait.
All sorts of phrasing right there. Woo.
Right.
Where's my beers at?
Targeting the guy furthest back, I just throw a firebolt, like just lob it over everybody so it comes down right on his head.
Oh my
Hold
gosh,
on.
that is. Ooh.
It just goes
As your
up and never comes
firebolt
back down.
Flings through the air. No, this is what I need.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I want Gribble. Can you roll me a 1d6, please? As these firebolts just start streaming like a fountain of fireworks from Blastius's fingers,
3.
just spraying everybody. That will hit 3 of you. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
What's the damage? Oh no, he's rolling damage.
11.
He rolls damage, so 11 damage.
You're welcome. That was low.
That will hit Chronic, Murphy, and Blastius as he kind of and Wesley as he kind of just
I hit myself
sprays
in the face.
out in a cone. Yeah, right. Sprays out in a cone right in front of himself. Well, you see Wesley kind of cringing as he's trying to pull his sword out. His cape catches on fire.
Ow.
Hey,
I
if
felt
If
that.
that person's blind, do I have advantage?
Not on nat ones. Wait, which person were you hitting?
In the back?
Too late.
Yeah, dude, you get advantage at that. Gosh dang it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I already
That's
took-
better.
I already took the damage.
Oh, now you
Yeah,
get it
so
back.
did Wesley. Well, yeah, you get it back.
And now that's 23 damage.
Damn, dude, 23 damage. That was like the opposite roll.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, dude, 23 damage. Go ahead and RP your silly mistake. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
It's like retcon real quick.
Right? I just like basketball shoot this firebolt up over everybody and just right down on the top of that drow's head. It's got no more hair.
Nice.
It's all burned off.
You Gary Payton from the paint.
Michael Jordan fade away.
Oh, there you go. He's almost
Kobe.
better than Gary Payton. Anything else for your turn there?
Yeah. I'll use a sorcery point. Use quickening spell to throw a chromatic orb at him as well. A fire.
Nice.
I'll take that nat 20.
That will hit. Gosh dang. Again, another opposite
For
roll.
23 more damage.
23. Nice hit, dude. 2 over 20 hits. Go ahead and describe your chromatic orb.
Then I just I flick like a marble. This chromatic orb just kind of like floats in an awkward manner towards him and just hits him right in the chest. Boom.
Nice.
And I am
Anything
spent.
else? That is it. All right, dude. That drow has just taken a pummeling. He's looking around, not knowing where any of that damage is coming from, as it is now just the second round of blindness. He is trying to kind of hide behind this bush, like some packaging or like barrels and shit like that on the side of this building. Everything seems to start catching on fire, though, as that fire elemental had already lain waste to this piece of property.
Really? Now, if I would have known that, I would have cast a fireball.
You would have cast Fireball?
If the building was already on fire.
Oh, yeah. You can see the flames right there out of the window. That's where the... I mean, you would have to remember from last week.
Like part of the crack in the ground to me.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, I see the flame now. And
Yeah,
then
the
top
fire
one, too.
elemental... Yeah, the top one. So the fire elemental
there's a
had
little bit up
crawled out of that building. Yeah, this is where the real fire had started in the
Gotcha.
scene. Yeah. And now it's this big. As it comes just gulping the roof down. The Drow Elite Warrior feels the heat behind him and starts stumbling forward, trying to get away. He does easily, pulling out his hand crossbow and firing a shot at no one. Woo-choo, just goes spinning off into the air as he gets closer and closer. Then now your lightning effect is gone now, right? It only lasts
a minute.
It lasts 1 minute. All right. He starts stumbling forward. Oh my gosh, this freaking idiot.
That's what it said. Let me check.
This is at disadvantage. Oh wow. Double 4. He stumbles directly in to your little freaking storm sphere. Yeah, last 1 minute, dude. That's so freaking rad, Maywin. So as he stumbles in, he is going to take that strength saving throw. As you see him just start zapping. Go ahead and roll your damage as he does not save.
I think it's
I got it.
46.
You should just be able to click on the roll damage button again in the window.
Yep. It's 46. Why did mine roll 66? Huh, interesting. All right, 18 damage.
Oh, it's 2d6
Nice.
plus 46, it looks like. Right?
I think it depends on what level she's casting the spell at. Is that what it is? Yeah, at higher levels when you cast using a spell, the 5th level or higher, the damage increases for each of its ability for 1d6. Above the 4th.
Yeah, she re-rolled the damage, so it's
Yeah.
2d6. Cool. Nice.
All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened? Not quite out yet. That Drow Elite Warrior just stumbles into that electric, just starts frying, falling to the ground, screaming as his eyes seem to light up even more. The lightning, the brightness. He is blinded and hurt. This Drow is also caught in this, so every turn they're in it, they take the damage, right?
I think when
Or
they
they
end
just-
up in there, or they end their turn in it.
All right. He's going to try to stumble any way out and around this sphere, and he can't seem to figure out where the edge is as he comes crawling deeper and deeper into your storm sphere. Go ahead and roll your damage. Dang, dude. Awesome, Maywin. 15 damage. The crossbow bolt just pings through the air. Almost seems to get caught and destroyed inside this lightning field. Awesome, man. They suck. Chronic. He sees this lightning barrage just right in front of him. He takes a couple steps back. Oh, crap. Looks over at Wesley. Ha ha ha, can't get it up, huh? That's not the first time that's happened, you piece of shit. Looking over at Wesley and laughing.
Not enough
Pulls
app.
out. He pulls out his crossbow. He shoots at the mage in front of him, hitting the mage. Doing a whopping 13 damage. Nice. The mage takes his bolt right in the neck as you see blood start streaming out. Lightning seems to lance at it, almost congealing the blood instantly with the heat. Oh, dude, that's pretty cool. He reloads and shoots again. Oh. Wait a minute, let me make sure. Okay, that is not an advantage. He tries to pull the crossbow back to reload it, and it seems to get caught on the fletching of the bolt. He loads it up backwards and will take the rest of the turn figuring that nonsense out. The drow mage, looking around, seeing his whole army just about demolished by these fantastical creatures that have come out of the Waterdeep Hall. He turns and runs out of this circle because he can see. And for now, until I read up a little more on that, we're going to have you do the damage. So go ahead and roll your 4d6.
Okay.
All these cool rolls you got.
Nice.
8.
Awesome. Oh, nice. D-E-D. As that drow mage just can't seem to get all the way out of that lightning, it finally lances through him.
Now look what you made me do. You made me kill you.
Awesome. Maywin, or excuse me, Murphy.
All right. So, what I want to do, you can tell me if I can and how I can do it.
Yeah.
Since I have this guy grappled. Oh, he gets I think he gets he gets a D4 damage at the start of the turn for free because he's grappled. So he takes 3 damage.
3 damage.
Just because, yeah. So I want to take him, and I want to try to tear him in half. Right? Like, try to rip him in 2. So you want me to do 3 punch rolls, and you can tell me if that's what it equates to, or maybe it doesn't.
No, this is what I'd like you to do. Go ahead and roll me an athletics or a strength check. As you're trying to pull this motherfucker apart. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, dude. Dude, DED, man. Go ahead and RP that as you rip this dude in half.
So Murphy just tears this guy in half and just kind of tosses the pieces aside. And he was like, wow, that was a lot messier than I thought it would be.
As you are showered in blood.
I didn't think they'd be so messy inside.
Gosh dang it, it did it again.
And that's it. That's his turn.
That's your turn? Sweet,
Oh.
dude. Maywit.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
I want to use the crossbow. How close do I have to be what I'm aiming at?
You want to do what?
I want to use the crossbow, the new one.
Oh yeah, your new crossbow. Okay, so first thing you're gonna have to do is equip it. So right now, basically, you just kind of put it in your backpack as you had not like kind of loaded it in or anything. So if you want to equip it, what is that? A bonus action to equip crossbow? It's a hand crossbow. Let's call it a bonus action. As you rummage through your bag and you pull it out, this slick-looking crossbow. So you should find it in your backpack in your inventory.
Yeah, I see.
Sweet. So yeah, you can just roll it from there if you'd like.
Oh, how close do I have to be? Do I have to move up at all or anything?
It is 120.
Oh,
30 to
I got
120.
I got one. So I'm gonna just attack this first drow in the storm there.
Perfect. You get advantage because he is blind. Oh my lord.
Wow, that was terrible.
You pull this new crossbow out and you're looking down at it like, what in the heck is this thing? You kind of load it and look at it and you just point it into the middle of this lightning bolt and just kind of shatters in the lightning. Barris kind of looks down at you. Tricky little things, aren't they? As he's still trying to pick the little shards of wood out of his own eye.
Yeah, I think I need a little more practice with that crossbow.
Yeah, me too, apparently. My own weapon.
So that's my bonus action, taking that out.
Your bonus action was to take it out, and then your action was to shoot it. So you really can't do anything else.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to move.
No, I'm happy where I am.
All right. Wesley just can't believe his dumb luck as he can't seem to pull this sword out. Tries one more time. What a pansy. What is his problem right now? He finally kind of wills it around, trying to pull this thing out, and he gets down. You see the veins in his neck sticking out, and it kind of like makes a suction noise as it finally pulls himself and him all the way up and off the ground. He is going to make a dexterity save to see if he can actually stay on his feet. Oh, he does just barely stay on his feet. He's able to pull the sword, use it almost like a cane, and pop himself up, standing there, looking around. He's like, all right, I think I'm ready. Varys finally wipes the rest of that arrow out of his eye. I think I'm done with that thing. Takes a few steps towards the lightning and uses Scorching Ray. Ooh, misses completely. It's like, oh, I was going to try something new and it failed. Blastius.
Let me show you how that's done, Varys.
Oh, that's right. He uses his boomstick with that. I forgot. Oh, damn. 17.
For 12 fire damage.
You go ahead and get advantage at the bottom two. The top one, this guy here is dead. I don't know why it's not showing that.
Okay. That guy's dead?
So the guy, yep, that guy's dead. These two are, you get that shot at advantage because they are blind.
Alright.
A 22 hits, as a 17 did not.
Oh, okay, cool. Damage isn't as good though. 8. Well,
8
that's
fire.
well, that's for one ray.
So yeah, one ray gets 8. Okay, so which one does the first one or the second one?
The one on the
This
left.
one being the first.
Okay,
One on the
the
left gets the.
Yeah, we'll just do that one first. That's fine.
All right. Doesn't matter to me, man.
Oh damn!
Oh my gosh,
Double
dude!
that 20s on the one on
What?
the number 2.
How did you do that?
I don't know. But that's 10 damage.
Super crit.
And then the other guy one more time. 17 doesn't hit.
The 17 does not hit.
Okay.
Nice job, dude.
Double nat 20. What the hell?
Can RP your nat 20s? Hello?
No.
Oh, there you are. No. All right. Anything else for your turn, sir?
Yeah, I'll use my ring of charge to get a spell slot back.
Cool. You feel refreshed after you start playing with your ring. We will not tell anybody which ring you're playing with. The Drow Elite Warrior is still stuck in this cloud, reaching around blindly, trying to stumble his way out. Can't seem to make it. Rolled a 4d6 damage. Oh, that'll do. DED fried. Go ahead and describe that death there, Maywin.
Deadsies.
So there's a storm swirling around him, and then it looks like the lightning comes from the ground, shoots straight up through his body, comes out of his head, and his head pops off and explodes in a nice little brain explosion.
Dude, that's rad. The other poor drow, caught in the same storm, can feel the blood and the ears of his patron hit him in the face. "Doe!" he screams. Everybody understands that word in any language. He is able to stumble out of the storm before taking more lightning damage. Luckily, he feels the edge, crawls out, just on his hands and knees, gasping for air. He is going to cast darkness around himself. All of a sudden, a magical orb of darkness conceals half of Barris. His face is just sticking up above this circle, but you cannot see the drow anymore as he is covered in a magical darkness. Chronic. Oh, dude, what the fuck is that dark shit? Looking around, figuring out his crossbow. Turns and shoots blindly into the dark. Because it would be at disadvantage, but the Drow Elite Warrior is blinded. So he seems to walk directly into this bolt. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Taking 14 damage. The drow screams. And Barrett's is like, dude, did I get him? I think I got him. Oh, wait, nope, sorry. The crossbow shoots again, missing this time as you hear the bolt ping off the stone ground. Murphy, back at the top of the order. The building right in front of you, you've squished this elite warrior, ripping him in half. You see the building in front of you, the flames getting higher.
Are there any other enemies? Where's the Drow Elite Warrior? Oh, he's over here?
He's in an orb of darkness that he had cast around himself. So you can just see this orb that Chronic has been shooting into.
I want to throw the body halves at him.
Yeah, okay.
Which would probably be a disadvantage since he's in darkness, right?
He is blind, so we're going to do a straight roll on it.
He's blind? Oh, he's okay. All right. What would you like me to roll to throw dead bodies at this guy?
I'll just have you roll an unarmed strike.
Oh no! Oh, bad idea, buddy. My unarmed strike is fucking high.
Oh
fuck.
Shit!
28.
Okay, well that hits, man. Ooh. Describe the torso you throw.
So he's tore this guy in half, and it was one side is kind of bigger than the other, and so he threw the bigger side.
All right. You hit that drow.
I don't know if this is the damage you want for it, but...
Oh, it'll totally work. 8. Bludgeoning.
That's my turn.
That's your turn? All right.
I mean, I could do more, but I'm satisfied with that. That was fun.
Sweet. The drow,
well, maybe I'll move. Let me run around this side and kind of run around here, and that's about 30. So
sweet.
all right.
Come stomping over, trying to surround this orb of darkness.
Can I throw the other half at him?
Yeah, you can throw the other half at him. You get 2 attacks per turn, right?
I get 3 throws.
Right on.
23.
Nice. Fucking A, that hits.
13.
A D-E-D.
All right, so this was the smaller half, and probably some sharper bones were sticking out on that one. So I chucked that one into the darkness, and one of those maybe like a pointy rib hit the guy right in the eye, and yeah, he didn't take it too well. Took him right out
I attack.
with a rib.
And with that, combat ends. You look around as the orb of darkness seems to just dissipate in front of you. The building flaming behind you.
Remind me which building? That's the building that we were in before, right?
The building to your northeast up here where Blasius is standing is the building that you had walked out of, and that was the Waterdeep Hall.
Right.
Hall of Heroes or something like that.
We should probably try to put out the flames.
I cast control flame 1,000 times.
There you go.
You hear the alarms going off as several citizens come rushing over, trying their damnedest to put the fire out.
I use prestidigitation to try to snuff out the fires as much as I can at a time.
The back part of the building is almost unreachable and completely engulfed in flames, but the front side that you have been working on is actually, you see it's almost salvageable as the flames get smaller and smaller over the minutes. The bucket line from down the street helps too as they're pulling this stinky water from the sewage. Finally, the flames disappear. You look around at the carnage of the drow. Maywin, it makes you angry. As your god has told you, your goddess has told you to help these drow, move to the surface? You're trying to understand the reasoning behind these thoughts, this help.
I'm gonna, if I'm near one of the bodies, I'm gonna kind of kick it with my foot. I told them not to fight. Look at what happened.
Kick, you see the guy's eyes blind still. One eye rolls out.
Technically, you did what you were supposed to. Now they are dead. They are in the light. Good job.
I didn't want to kill them. They made me do it.
I'm still mad about the last time we fought the drow, so I guess I was angry.
Just not understanding why they... What ties do they have? I mean... Are they helping evil Grimble? Are they... I'm just not understanding this connection here. Especially with Ganpaku Yu. You hear Wesley just stomping back and forth.
We know the drow have ties to the Yus.
Yes.
I don't know.
I worked with them for a few tournaments before we met up with you guys.
But I do not think evil Grimble has anything to do with them. I think it was just a coincidence that he was able to free himself from my mind and still my body and leave. I guess technically it was his body. I don't know. It's still confusing.
Yes, it is. But you seem to have acclimated well to Murphy.
It is pretty good. It's surprisingly fun to pilot Murphy from the inside.
So do the levers actually move, or just?
I'm not using levers. I have found a way to interface with his logic boards directly using my mind in a way. I can control him much better than I could previously. I'm
Chronic
still
walks up.
working out. I need to work out some kinks for the speaking. It still sounds strange.
Yeah, it's a little mechanical, but dude, you punch pretty hard. Chronic coughs a little as he's smoking a spliff in front of you.
Well, Murphy has always been good at punching.
Yeah.
But I know that Evil Grimble is headed to his old laboratory. There is a body there, a clone body of Grimble, myself, from before when I was younger. I do not know if he plans to take it, but if we could get there, we could put me inside of that body if we wanted to do that. But I don't know, I kind of like this body. It is strong.
Yeah, I mean, you're made of metal now, Chronic says, as he kind of walks up and pounds you on the shoulders. Doom, doom. I mean, you ain't that squishy little gnome. Even reborn, you're still kind of squishy.
That is true, but I will never know the feeling of touch again.
Yeah, you ain't missing that much. Wesley looks around.
It's not like you got it before. Ooh.
Oh, Muggsy would disagree with you there.
Hey,
You
he had a
are-
dead body. Could he feel?
You are very funny, Blastius. Ha 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 ha. But you are right. I do not need flesh to be alive.
You don't need flesh to be alive. You hear coming from inside the Hall of Heroes. And then you see Omen Dran come walking up, stepping over the dead bodies, looking down and around, just kind of in disbelief that this is happening inside Waterdeep. Well, it looks like we have to give you our thanks again, Moxie and Might. Like, looks like you saved the day. Comes walking
we'll
up with a
start running
smirk,
tab for you.
running a tab.
Did we do we get a bonus?
A bonus? Well, considering how much you already owe me after this last few tabs. Chronic's like, hey, what the hell are you talking about? He kind of chokes on his spliff a little bit.
No, I meant
No.
like they owe us money. We'll just start a
Oh,
tab
you
for
think
them.
that, don't you? Omen Dran says as he looks over at you, Blastius. I think you need to look and see what little Agnes has been charging on your account. All of a sudden, you see Chronic start rifling through the ledger. 180, 120. Holy, what the gods? She spent more than all our money. We're in debt about 250K. He starts screaming, tries to rip the ledger in half. It's magic. He cannot. He tears the pages and they replace instantly, making him even angrier.
Calm down, Chronic. It's not that big of a deal. It's just money. We make that much
Dude.
money all the time.
You say that now, Mechanical Man, but when you start rusting and we have no oil, who are you going to complain to? Huh? Who are you going to complain to?
I will complain to Maywin.
Complain to May when all of a sudden you see him pull out his gem and he starts rubbing on it. Pulling the ritual to take himself back to Sigil.
Why are you leaving?
That's it. I got to get to the bottom of this.
Wait,
Rubbing it.
but that is the opposite direction. We are not headed to Sigil.
Yeah, I know where you guys think you're going. But
All
I
right,
got to
well,
figure out
leave
what
us
these
here?
charges are.
We'll catch up with
No.
you later then, Chronic.
I'm leaving you with a Mechanical Man. Don't you worry about it there, Blastius. He points over at you. You don't think that guy can take care of you?
You be
Huh,
nice.
Blastius?
You can't
You be
drink
nice.
with me though.
You be nice to
Oh.
Agnes.
Be
She
nice to Agnes.
she has done good things for us.
Good things. You see how gaudy that bar looked? I can't even imagine how much money she spent per square foot on that place. Now I'm going to get it. Every single dime, I'm going to take it right out of her hide. He just seems to be spliffing it up. Smoke streaming around his face. About a minute later, as he's still just complaining, walking and bound and forth, you see the portal open up in front of him. He looks around.
Blender
Well, what are you
dimension.
guys going to do? As he steps into the portal.
Goodbye, Chronic.
Before you make that decision, why don't we take a little break? It's been about an hour.
All right.
Good fight, guys.
Yeah, you let me tear someone in half and then throw their body chunks at people. That was awesome.
That was pretty dope. Can't believe I rolled 2 nat 20s.
That
That
was
was really-
rad, dude. That was rad.
Should be the word
That's-
double crit.
Double crit. The nut
Alright.
shot and the jaw shot.
I'm gonna take the dog out. I shall be
Yeah.
back.
All right, I'll be right back.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hey, Chatland. Hope you guys are having fun out there. It's always interesting starting the rounds out in combat, but it's always kind of fun too. Maywin, good job with the lightning ball.
Thanks.
Dude, you've been pulling out some pretty cool attacks. 15 foot. Okay, perfect.
That's a fun one because I can use the lightning on my bonus actions. I can just keep electrifying people.
Right? Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, that's actually what I was going to do. I was going to come back here and read some rules, make sure I've been using that right. That's what I need to do. I need to go through all your guys' powers and stuff like that and try to become a little more familiar with them. You guys have so many.
Yeah. Even I'm sometimes like, it's mine, and I'm still like, I think
Oh,
that's how it goes.
Right? Well, and I don't expect anybody to remember all of that ever. That's too much. Even for a good, like a great DM, it's really hard to remember all the rules. I mean, back in the day when we only had books, you know how hard it was, like trying to look everything up. You'd have all these pages bookmarked and
You're like,
folded
wait.
over. And, oh my gosh, yeah. Let me look through one of the 400-page books I have. Yeah, not fun.
Yeah, I like that we can post the spell, and then everyone can
Oh, yeah,
kind of read
dude.
it and figure it out together if we need to.
Yeah. Well, and chat likes that too. If they have a big enough screen, they can actually read it too. For the most part, I think we've got that set up pretty good right now. Trying to keep them as involved as possible. If anybody wants to say anything in chat, please do. Oh, hey, did I get it? I just heard from Jackie. She feels so bad she missed D&D. She got caught up in stuff. Okay, now I got her phone number. We will be getting in contact with her soon. And hopefully she'll be back next week. Because oh, wait. Next week we may have to change the day. Because my boss decided to schedule a catering event on Thursday, which means I have to work. But we'll discuss this after D&D tonight.
I'll be back.
Yeah, have fun.
Hey, are back.
Jackie got a hold of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh crap, dude, I got caught up in a bunch of other things. I'm so sorry I missed D&D. She gave me her phone number though and was like, hey dude, just get a hold of me this way and I won't miss it.
Thought you had her phone number.
I thought I did too. Apparently I might. I don't know what.
You would have
So
to
I
actually
Facebooked
check.
her, I called her. No,
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
if you
call
called her, then
what
you
did
have
I
her
do?
number.
I didn't call her. I Facebooked her and I messaged her from message on Facebook. I don't know if that's
Ew,
anything.
Facebook.
Did you page her? Did you try paging her?
No. But then of course
Fax her?
Discord. She doesn't I have fax now. Email?
Carrier pigeon.
Smoke signal.
No, see, now that would be cool.
Okay. You guys remember that episode of The Office, The Wolf?
Okay, so that storm sphere works completely different
don't
from the
watch
way
that
I
show.
used it. Wait, which show? Sorry.
Oh, in one of the episodes of The Office, when he's like, yeah, you woof them. It's like a tweet, but you woof them, and like you would woof someone, and it would like call them, text them, fax them, like everything would ding all at
Yeah.
once.
Absolutely every single way they could get a hold of you, it happens all at the same time. It's called Woof.
Yeah.
It's funny. Well, hopefully she'll be in
Tonight or next week?
next. Well, okay. So next week, as I was just saying, freaking my catering company scheduled an event for Thursday. I will be busy literally all day that day. So, gosh, I'm so mad. I almost told him I was going to quit. Yeah.
You should quit. In fact, I'm gonna quit
gosh,
for you.
Dang
John
it, dude.
quits.
John quits. Freaking Jerry, you punk. Scheduling me on a Thursday. But I'm free every other day that week, next week. So if we want to schedule it on a different day, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Or we can skip another week. It's up to you guys.
let's find out from Barris. I'm open to doing a different day.
Yeah. I mean, this will rarely happen. I told him, I mean, it sucks though, because it's a catering event. We can't like tell them we can't do Thursdays.
Right.
It's like, yeah, so my only employee will not work Thursdays. Sorry. That's kind of just doesn't work out that way.
Nope.
And apparently his wife just got a new job and she's like, I don't think I want to do the catering as much as I want to concentrate on my new job. So that means he's going to call me more to work more. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
She's still lawyering?
I don't want to work. Yeah, dude, she got a new lawyering job that pays more and is crazy. Has a little bit more, a little bit of different like case variety. So she's pretty happy about that. Start working on some different cases and stuff.
That man, that has to be the worst job being a lawyer. I mean, the money's good, right? But
yeah,
can you imagine just having to get up in front of, like just lying to people all day? That's your job.
No,
I mean,
there's
if
people
you
that
have
do
to
all
be
the
the lying
back-end
lawyer,
research, paperwork, all that stuff.
She worked for what is it? It was like an insurance company or something like that.
So definitely,
Just because you're a lawyer doesn't mean like you're in court, you know.
No,
it's
yeah,
usually
there's
the
like
partners or something that are in court. You're just preparing everything for them.
Yeah, there's mediation, there's
so much crap,
document preparing, all that stuff. But
yeah.
She seems happier now.
Good.
But yeah. So yeah, I'll post that up in the Discord and let everybody know what's happening for next week. And yeah, hopefully we can reschedule. If not, we'll just take the week off again and things will start falling back into a normal schedule once we get through this. It's just, the end of summer. I knew that Maris is going to be gone for a minute. He hardly ever gets time off, so. All right, Maywin, so we used that storm sphere completely wrong.
Oops.
So you can use a bonus action to start shooting lightning at different creatures inside that 60-foot center.
On her turn?
Yeah, it's like a bonus action. So that's how it works.
No, I thought it said something about moving in and out too, or being in it.
Yeah, they have to be in it to be able to hit it. So it shoots out from like a 60-foot range from the center of that lightning ball. So if it goes, I think that, that thing was bigger than the ball was only like 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 20 feet for the sphere, but then it goes out. It can go out.
You can shoot out to 60 feet.
Yeah,
absolutely. So
So even if they're not standing in it, I can still, if they're within 60 feet of it, I can still shoot at them.
Absolutely. Use a bonus action to shoot. So you get that one bonus action to shoot a lightning bolt or something. That's okay. So we'll use that better next time. Woo, learning. Yeah.
We'll just say this time it was so powerful.
Yeah. It was really bright because of your hair and lightning combo. The drow were all blinded. They all just die.
Shining off of Murphy's chassis.
There we go. All right, are we back?
I'm back.
I am back.
Mr. Facius, are we back?
Yeah, I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, sweet. Except what I said, are we back? And then
I
you
was
didn't
sipping
say
my
anything.
beer.
I think he was
Okay,
wondering
well,
if
sip away.
the break message was taken down.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
I didn't even.
Oh.
Now it is.
Cheers, everybody.
We're back.
All right, we're back. Yay. Chronic stands there in front of the portal and he looks. He goes, I need to get to the bottom of this money changes. I don't know what you guys are going to do. You guys can all do whatever you want. I'll probably catch up with you at some point. Right now, this is my priority. We just got put like triple in debt. We had 80 grand, 80,000 gold saved and ready to go.
Yeah. Money, blah, blah, blah. All right, we'll talk to you later, dude.
105, but
Gosh.
I mean, we'll talk to you later, dude.
Yeah, well, maybe you will. Just if you need anything for the base, let me. What is this? She bought a freaking airship. I'm gonna kill her.
Oh, she bought an air. Ooh!
As you see him disappear into the portal.
He said that she bought an airship.
we'll take care of all that in due time. Like the bills. I don't know why he's
Otto.
tripping, but
I know.
well,
I want to ride in the airship.
we can't
You
go
bought
back
an
for him. We got too
airship.
much shit to do.
Yeah. We'll take our regular, normal ground ship.
We're gonna take the
Carriage.
carts.
The car.
All right.
Whatever we
Yeah.
have here.
Before we leave, can I do an investigation on the bodies?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
We forgot to loot the bodies.
You see the drow blood
Investigate.
Oh,
dripping
that
through
was
the
almost a
cracks in the
nat 20.
concrete.
This one is bloody and sticky.
When you're carrying a half a shoe with a foot in it. It's not a foot, it's a burrito.
By the way, we got 105 grand.
Oh, you think you did?
That's what's in our stash.
Chronic said he took 10 grand of it.
Yeah, and he already subtracted that.
Oh, I
Stash.
don't believe that.
Well, then we have 95.
All right, there. That sounds so much better. All right, so everybody rolled over a 10, I see. Oh, gosh dang it. I messed up. Okay. Go ahead and give me a 1d10 roll, please.
All of it?
All of it?
Everybody who rolled it, yeah, you guys all roll a 1d10. And then tell me what you get.
2, 4, 8.
2, 4, and 8.
A 2, 4, and an 8.
2 exponential.
The 2. Whoever rolled that, because my boundary is down.
Maybe.
There we go.
Oh, never mind. I just saw M.
Murphy.
Murphy.
Sweet. You find 200 gold
Woohoo!
and kind of a worn hand crossbow, the drow hand crossbow. It's in D&D Beyond.
All right.
So I'm adding that to the stash.
Yeah. Here you go, Blastius. 200 gold
All right.
and a hand crossbow.
The 4. Who rolled a 4?
Me.
You. Sweet. You find 500 gold gold pieces and a silver locket. And the 8. Nice. 700 gold. A blood-stained map of the undercrypt of Fell Malice. 5 iron nails and some moldy bread. It's weird little drow bread, too. It's not like normal bread. It looks black, made of mushrooms. It stink, smell of earth. Omen Dran looks over at you. So, you've decided to stay on foot and head south
What
past
were those,
Daggerford.
those other items? My bad.
Oh, great.
I'm not
Oh, I
used
got
to keeping track.
That's all right, dude. A blood-stained map of the undercrypt of Fell Malice. Says it in big, bold letters over the top of this weird-looking map that just seems like a spiral just spinning down into the center of the page. 5 iron nails. And some moldy bread.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Huh. It'll take you a little bit of time, but I think Wesley's got you guys on a safe path. And since you have already traveled that way, you should know, at least till you get to the base of Mount Illifarn, where you're going. Murphy, Grimble, I don't even know what to call you anymore, as he's kind of staring at you and the Canna Man.
Grumby.
What do you remember of any of this? Do you have any recollection of maybe where the cave entrance is? It could be a wild goose chase running around Mount Illifarn. It isn't small. Grimble roll history. With advantage.
All right, history. He's like, I am Grimble, and I am piloting Murphy's body. I
Nice.
understand how that can be confusing. You can call me either name, or Button Macaroni.
Oh,
My friends call me
Button.
BMAC. I could probably come up with
BMAC.
4 or 5 other names if that's not confusing enough.
Mac and
That was
cheese.
a joke.
Yeah, you have seriously confused me, but I think Button Macaroni might do, since it distinguishes you from Grimble. Well, all right, Sir Button. Thank you. Thank you for destroying these drow. I don't know what's going on here. Maywin, I heard you yelling out with your hair aflame to not fight. What? How could you not want to fight these horrible creatures from the depths below?
Trying not to fight. I think that's what the goddess wants, but going about it all wrong apparently.
Yes, I think Isla Stry herself might be a little lost, maybe out of touch of what's going on, even with her own people. Lolth has always had a strong grip on the drow underneath the cities in the Underdark. But I don't know why we talk of this. Hopefully you can get to Mount Illifarn safely. And hopefully you can stop yourself, Murphy, Button, from destroying I don't even know what.
So, you said that I know everything that Evil Grimble knows, and so obviously Evil Grimble knows what he's up to. I don't know what he's up to, per se. So would you like me to roll for that to know what I would know, or to say what I would know, or how should we handle that?
Well, you remember back to what experiments you were doing before you'd become Grimble the Wanderer, before you had, become, as you became reborn, that experiment. You know that's exactly what he's trying to recreate, but to a way of becoming a lich, to becoming completely immortal, having his soul and heart trapped in not trapped, but in a little gem that he can hide away from his body and just, be immortal that way, That's what his end goal is. And you know this. As it was your end goal at the end of your short life, gnome.
So he will try to finish that job, and I'm not sure, but he may still have a piece of the gem, which may be enough for him to accomplish it.
He does have a piece of the gem. You see Wesley looking down. I thought he had. I thought he had a little more of half of it, if not half. I don't know how powerful those gems were, but he seemed to use it pretty well. We should maybe head on. Is there anything else you need there, Omendran? Wesley kind of turns around and looks over. Just get out of my city before you destroy any more buildings.
We technically saved the people in the building before it caught on fire.
Yeah, I guess. You save like an earthquake.
Hey, I didn't cause that fire this time.
I kid, Moxie and Might.
Okay.
Waterdeep thanks you.
Waterdeep owes us. It's okay. We put it on our bill.
Yeah. He kind of winks and smiles and turns around. I head back home myself.
All right, guys.
I hope Chronic can handle Agnes's fire and flair for the good life.
Well, she's done a good job. Just thought she was using our profits, not incurring debt. So
Oh, she used your profits and then some. But you
apparently,
seem to have a good credit line. At least a credit line for this.
yeah, we'll get it straightened out.
And maybe you'll be thanking her later. Or
Yeah,
maybe
you know.
not.
Probably.
She grew up a little rich girl, huh?
Karnak's overreacting.
She's fought for every scrap she's got. Omendran looks over at you shrewdly. She understands the value of money. But yeah, this is a little surprising, I will say. But hey, I guess it isn't her money to spend, right? Everybody roll a history check. You start thinking back to Agnes. Hell yeah, you know she's got a stake in this. We gave her part company. So she
Yeah.
spent not only your money, but her money.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but we did that after she spent all that money.
Because she spent it good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys really didn't know how big the bill was for the new place.
Nope.
And you heard whisperings of the airship. You barely know anything about that, except that it was probably pretty expensive.
As they are.
As you see Becky Sue and Lisa Sue setting the rickety old cart up as you start plunking out of town.
Man, I can't wait to get my hands on this airship.
Oh, you don't want no airship there. What? An airship? What, are you riding on the back of them flying lizards? Old Becky Sue looks over at you. Lisa Sue looks over at you.
You know, riding on the back of a flying lizard might be all right.
Riding on the back, yeah. Think a freaking eat you. Muttering to herself,
Yeah,
lost
you
my
just-
home.
You just ride on the back and hold on tight.
Sweet. You leave the town of Waterdeep, heading south. And since you've got a rank 4 freaking map-making genius, and since you've already even been this way, you're able just to follow the road with no problems whatsoever. Can you guys see this map?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Like
Everybody's
big.
the waters.
Yes. You're heading down that same trade way that you headed south. You're getting to the point as you're traveling pretty fast. You have a few more horses in front of you, and they got your donkey leading the way. He seems to be pulling everybody just fine, chewing on his cud. Steve the Burra.
Good old Steve.
Nightfall approaches as you head outside of Daggerford. You have options here. Becky Sue and Lisa Sue look over at you. Well, what do you guys want to do? We could always stop back in here and see how everybody's doing at the Dragon Back. Or we could just set up camp a little farther down the road and maybe get a couple more hours before the light goes out. Becky Sue kind of looks at you.
So where's the place we're heading?
We're heading right you see Wesley comes walking over. Well, you see we're going right about here. It's right at the northern part of the Misty Forest, right up here Mount Illifarn sits.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where your cave is there, Gribble, but I figure you got a pretty good thought of where it might be, and we'll just find it as I
And
know
we-
some paths.
And we're in Daggerford, you said, right?
You are just outside the gates of Daggerford.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Why don't we set up our camps here for the night?
You want to go? You want to go inside and go in there, or do you want camp outside the city? Like I said, we could go see Jamnor, or that bartender.
I don't want to go inside of Daggerford.
You don't. Didn't you help those people?
Uh, yeah. Help.
You see Wesley looking down at his shoe, just kind of looking around, whistling. He's like, I don't know. I mean, I could always use a bath. I don't think I can get that out here.
There's a river right there.
Lisa Sue says,
We are 10 feet away from the river, right outside of Daggerford. Just
I'll
hop in the
give you a
river.
bath. I'll give you a bath, Wesley.
Yeah.
Lisa Sue say.
Lisa
Becky Sue's like,
Sue,
yeah, we could give you baths. Wesley turns bright red. Oh, no, ladies, I'm sorry. I don't. Maybe stuttering over himself as he walks away to the front, talking to Steve the Burro.
Let's make camp outside the town. We always seem to get in trouble in towns.
Outside the town. All right. Well, we can get a little closer to the mountains. If we travel farther here, we'll just keep riding. You ride a little farther, probably about 4 or 5 hours farther. You get just to the base of these mountains. You kind of go up. The path kind of winds up and through them and down back through some ravines, and you kind of stop at a point where the snow is falling. It's beautiful. A sheen of white covers everything around you.
Oh, cool map.
Set up a little fire. Blastius, he blows some snot fire at it. Boom, it lights up. Wesley sits down and Becky Sue walks up with the bucket. So, here, let me give you a scrubbing there, buddy. No, no, fine lady. It is fine. You do not need to scrub me down. I'll take a bath when it's a little warmer out, I think.
Blastius can make the water warm for you.
Oh, wait, just a sec. Okay, we need to take a little break.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
My mom had a peanut allergy issue right now. I'll be right back.
What are you doing still? I can't see you. He's just a floating head. We're taking a break, so why don't you cool?
I'm redoing the stash instead of this just sheet of things Tyler has. Do it in a spreadsheet, at least.
What does he have it in?
Just a document.
Oh, like an okay.
Yeah.
Shh. Stella, calm down.
Hello?
Hello.
So, sorry about that, guys. I just had to jam my mom with an EpiPen and send her to the emergency room.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. Man, I told her to go a lot earlier, so she ate a little bit of peanuts about an hour and a half ago. So I gave her an antihistamine and I gave her the EpiPen, and I'm like, here, listen. She's like, I'm not feeling bad because it was just a tiny little bit. I'm like, okay, well, if you're not feeling bad, take the Benadryl because it's the antihistamine. That'll help. But you should probably go to the emergency room and you should probably keep that on hand. So now she's like, oh, dude, I'm feeling all itchy and really sick. And I'm like, dude, put that EpiPen in your leg and go to the hospital right now. So the hospital's literally right across the street. So she'll be there in like 10 seconds.
My son has a really bad peanut allergy.
Oh, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
Feel bad.
I eat peanuts all the time. I don't know. I think it's
Some
a
people
newer
have it.
generation thing too.
My mom's 73.
No, I know, but it seems like there's more people with it
Oh,
than
yeah.
there used to be.
I think one of my nephews has it.
There's just more people.
That's very
probably
true.
what it is.
That is very true. I think we're about to hit 8 billion on the planet. So.
Stupid people.
Grab another beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. We are back. Produce flames. Bam. You flame on. And burn the forest down. Welcome to Cali.
I produced it in the pit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it the right size. There we go. Boom.
Chronic's in this scene, by the way.
Oh, that son of a... All right. You're looking around the snowpack. You see Lisa Sue and Becky Stu still trying really hard to cajole Wesley into a sponge bath. The horse is packed up perfectly. You're looking around, just listening to the night. Wesley pulls out his map again. It just seems strange.
While we're resting, you see Grimble tinkering on himself with his own tools. It's like
Perfect. Yeah, I believe mending works on you now and not healing wounds or anything like that, right? Because you're a construct?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I do. I was reading it the other day. I'm pretty sure it's like mending and stuff that works on you now and not cure wounds.
As a Warforged?
You know what? I don't know as a Warforged, but as a construct, that's how it would be.
As
so
a
it depends on how you
construct.
decide. It depends on how you decide to RP your guy.
Yeah, I made a character sheet as Warforged, but we don't have to apply those rules if you don't want.
Oh, whatever you want, dude. You're the
It's
your
whatever you
character.
want.
No way, man. I'm the DM. It's your character.
It's whatever you. It's your rules, man. Your rules.
Your world.
rules, man. I'm
It's your
just living
world.
in
We
it.
just live here.
Exactly.
Right. Sweet. You have a wind, like a wind up on
If
your
you
back.
say I am a sack of potatoes,
Every
then
long
that is
rest.
what I am.
Every long rest, you must be wound for an hour.
Somebody wind me, please.
I run on beer.
So you're Bender now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we make that canon?
Bender B. Rodriguez.
My beer supply is running low. Time to refill.
You guys are all sitting around enjoying
I
a
am
nice
feeling
little keg
space-tested.
of your favorite beer, the Knuckle Duster. Enjoying the night, looking around.
I mean, knuckle dusted.
Hell yeah. This is the good stuff. It's kind of enjoy being on the road. I mean, we haven't even spent a night at our new place. Apparently we've spent 250 some odd gold pieces on 250,000 gold pieces on apparently. Wesley keeps drinking.
It's probably because of inflation.
Yeah. Sigil probably has big issues with that.
Don't worry. We seem to make a lot of money.
Almost
Everybody
as
roll a
much as we
perception
spend
check.
it.
I mean, yeah. We kind
Well,
of
we don't
live
spend it.
paycheck to paycheck, but, you know, That's just how it goes.
We are still fairly new at this.
We found a pretty good stash today. As you guys hear some twigs
we did.
snapping in the trees behind you.
I turn around and try to see what the twig snapping sound was.
Gonna run over there?
Yes.
Right on. You run over there and give me an investigation or a perception check. As you run over to the north by the horses, looking and peering into the woods.
That was not very good.
Seemed to be lit by the moon and the blanket of the snow.
Yeah, I gave it. It
You
was a
see
9.
nothing. Nothing but night.
I don't see shit.
Nah, it was probably just a squirrel.
Man, we ain't found shit.
That's all right there, bud. It's all right. As you see Wesley reach up and start scrubbing himself off with a rag and a little bucket of water in front of him.
I should have taken a spell to make light.
Meh.
So
May, when you
I
hear
will-
that too.
I will use
Obviously.
prestidigitation to make a small campfire
Sweet.
off to the
Doing
side. Here,
Blastius.
where it's dark.
Oh,
Like, 'cause you
somewhere
said
else.
right? Because
Oh, okay.
we were over here, right? When I ran
Sure.
over here for the sound, right?
Well, like you would say that there's a lantern
Or was
sitting
it
up
here?
on top of the horse. So yeah,
Okay.
you can just walk over to where the lantern, grab the lantern off, like where the horses are sitting. This, like, you know, where the cart is.
Okay, that makes
There's
sense.
lanterns just kind of keeping things lit up around the camp.
I did not see anything. But-
Yeah.
My sensors did pick up a sound.
Well, all I know is that we're going to spend most of the day on the road tomorrow. So I think I'm going to turn in for the night. Wesley stands up, walks over to his tent.
In case you guys were wondering, you probably don't know what sensors are. They're a bit like my robot ears.
You've got robot ears?
No, they are
Wesley
sensors,
says.
but they are like robot ears.
Oh, do they have hair in them? Because mine do. Oh, gross. And he lays down, starts snoring instantly.
Technically speaking, yes.
Barris kind of looks over. You've got ear hairs in your robot ears? That's kind of weird there.
Well, I don't know how much you want me to go into detail, but the sensors for picking up sound use tiny little hairs to pick up the vibrations and translate that into sound that can be picked up digitally. So yes,
Nice.
there is hair, but they're used for picking up sound waves.
That's just incredible. And you were saying something earlier about not being able to feel. So if I just walked up and like punched you right in the stomach as hard as I could, it wouldn't hurt you at all? Barris looks over at you.
Well,
Quizzically.
if you punched me really hard, I could take damage. And
Oh,
I have a sensor that would tell me that I had taken damage, so it would be like feeling in a way.
Hmm.
I
do you
mean,
remember feeling?
I do.
Like, you remember actually feeling pain?
I do
mean-
remember. In fact, the last pain I felt was that gem boring into my forehead
Oh,
before my soul was ripped from the body and put inside the gem.
oh my gosh.
That was the last pain I felt. But now I get information from my sensors, so I would have information that said that I was punched, and then there would be damage to my chassis, at which point I would have to repair that, and that's a pain in my ass.
Oh my. Well, I don't know if this will help. He pulls out the supreme healing potion, starts handing it over to you. I don't know if this will help at all, but
Thanks, I was thirsty.
all right.
Oh,
All right.
wait.
Good.
I just wasted a supreme healing potion.
Wait, you what? Barris stands up and looks over at you. Did you what?
Nothing, Varys. I did not waste a supreme healing potion. That is not what I said.
Dude.
I said I was desperate in need of healing. I feel so much better now.
You son of a bitch. He goes back and starts cooking more bacon over the fire.
Don't tell Varys about The potion.
Blastius, you see the comedy. Starting to understand that Button Macaroni actually is more Grimble than Robot. Maywin seems to be at ease. Wesley slowly cleaning himself, passing out in his camp. You're just kind of keeping an eye on the fire, making it as big or as small as you want. Just kind of playing around. And what else? You don't really like the snow.
Make some potions. Work on making some potions.
Sweet, dude. So you're going to use your long rest and make potions.
And I guess sleep a bit too. I don't know.
Sweet. You can make me either a nature or a medicine check.
Go. 3.
Sweet. Roll me a 1d4.
Oh, kid needs me. I'll be right back.
1.
A 1. Perfect, dude. You make this strange green and brown potion from like the leaves and the mushrooms that you find growing just under the snow canopy. You even pick up a little bit of that snow and put it in there and start shaking it up a little bit. Roll me an Arcana check. Arcana or nature. Your choice.
Actually, to find out what this is.
Yeah.
Obviator.
You're going to use your obviator skill?
Well, I have Alchemist Insight.
Oh, sweet.
Use
so you automatically know what it is? Is that how that works?
Identify any unknown substance, including alchemical items, potions, and other magical substances.
Sweet. Dude, that is freaking awesome. You realize that what you have made is a potion of animal friendship.
Cool. Now we have 2.
When drunk, a creature can perform the animal friendship spell with a save DC 13 for 1 hour at will. How's she doing? Okay. All right. So Dad came back to pick up the mail as she's waiting in the emergency room. Oh, God, I love our family. It's fantastic. Yeah, she'll be fine. Just rub some dirt on it, right? Watch out for Amy. All right. So you make this potion, you're just sitting around the fire, just kind of shaking stuff up from just like your surrounding areas. It's pretty cool you can do that. Barris looks over and he's like, whoa, dude. That's almost as interesting as turning into a robot. Well, all right. Since looks like we've got enough light and everything here, I think I'm going to turn in myself, Barris says. And you know, see if Barris wants to, or see if Wesley wants to be the big spoon or the small spoon. Crawls into the camp with him, like, get your ass over. You hear Barris screaming over at Wesley. He wakes up, but instantly falls back asleep. They're both out, the three of you sitting around the campfire at night, the moonlight shining off of the snow.
I will take a rest. I shut down.
You have to rest?
Screw you guys, I sleep.
I rest.
Do you need to rest?
Yep.
Okay.
It says when you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state rather than sleeping. In this state, you appear inert, but it doesn't render you unconscious, and you can see and hear as normal.
Okay,
So
so you're on lookout, just in low power mode.
Exactly.
Motion sensor alert.
Exactly. I'm just like, yep, like you said. Sentry mode.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right. Maywin, Blastius. Staring at each other from across the fire.
I'm gonna say I think Barris has the right idea. I'm exhausted. I feel like we've been running since I became queen. I'm gonna go in the tent and get some shut eye.
Sounds good. I'll sleep out here and keep the fire warm.
And I'm gonna adjourn to the tent and go sleepy sleeps.
Sweet. You guys all sleep
Oh shit.
perfectly fine.
That's one of my abilities. That's dope.
As your rank 4 map maker knows the perfect spot to sit about almost 100 miles out of Daggerford. You guys made some really good time that night. Even with the snow, the path seemed to be nice and clear. You make it through the woods the next morning and out into some open fields. You see the misty forest to your south. You're almost following that tree line. Soon the roads get steeper and rockier, harder to maneuver. Murphy, Button Macaroni, I need you to roll a history or intelligence check.
Okay.
As you start flipping through your Rolodex of a mind,
That's net 20, my friend. 25.
you remember the many paths that wind over Mount Illifarn as if they were the veins on the back of Button Macaroni's hand.
It is up this way. We are going the right way.
Dude, thank you, man. As you see freaking Wesley just scribbling out all these different roads, he said, man, I figured we should try to find our way back to this place. Maybe you see him hacking little marks in trees, tying ribbons up high, figuring out the path. And you can basically close your eyes and walk there without even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And soon you get out of the snow. Yes. And almost down into this ravine that you get to right like in one of these weird fjords at the base of Mount Illifarn.
Fjord.
Yeah. Using weird words. You come walking into this clearing and you see a hole that a dragon could easily fit into. You see fence ripped, other little holes almost as big as you scattered throughout the landscape.
This is not Grimble's, right? This is something else?
This is it.
Oh, this is it.
You are staring at the entrance to your old cave. At least
Well,
you know this is the right location.
Why would it be so big, though? It's like all big and dragony.
That you don't know.
This is the right location, but the hole is very large. And this is unexpected. I thought I knew the way.
Absolute familiar feel, though. No, you know this is absolutely the right place, without a doubt.
Well, I'm not sure what we should do. It might be dangerous to proceed. What do you guys
pulls
think?
his sword out.
We knew that it was dangerous this whole time.
I mean, it's not like we have a choice. We have to figure out what the hell is going on, don't we? We can't let the evil Grimble just take over or become immortal.
Don't we need to get you back in a body, too?
Well, the most important thing, we must stop evil Grimble. But if we kill evil Grimble while he is in his old body, he will be able to transfer his own spirit into the backup clone body. So we would need to stop that from happening first, or otherwise we will need to kill him twice.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill Grimble ever, but if that's what has to be done, I'll kill him 1,000,000 times.
Listen, I am the Grimble you know. That is Well, he has that body, but that is not the Grimble that you know.
Kind of looks
I-
over at you and he's
I
like,
can
I
explain
really
it
hope you are.
as fast as I will explain the short version. Our souls were split when we were young, and mine was trapped while his grew angrier and meaner. And then when he died, I was able to take control. And so I have been in control of the body while he has been trapped for about 300 years. But he is hateful and evil.
Well, it seems
And
strange that you called yourself Grimble.
that was the only name that I knew when I first came to life. I found old papers and documents that had been signed by Grimble, and I assumed that it was my name.
Oh, okay. You see the pieces slowly chunking in
But
his slow mind.
it turns out my name was Button when I was born. And even though I've never gone by that name, it kind of makes sense that that is the name that I should go by.
Well, yeah, that's who you are there, Button. I just
But
hope you're not evil.
I don't care what you call me.
Mm.
The point is, there is an evil Grimble who has taken over my old body. And if we kill him in that body, he will be able to transfer his soul to the clone body. And we don't want that either. So we need to figure something else out before we deal with him.
So we destroy the clone body.
Destroy the clone body? Maybe we could trap his body in his body that he's got now.
I am open to that option. How would you suggest we do that?
I don't know. Maybe if we trap you see the wheels stop turning. Smoke pours out of Wesley's ears.
If we could send him to another plane,
disintegrate him.
He would go into the other body, and then we would have to disintegrate him a second time.
The creature can be restored to life only by means of a true resurrection or a wish spell.
So what happens, because he has
How do you know this?
He has a body. No, I will explain this, Wesley. When I was him, it's hard to, I know it is confusing. Evil Grimble, before he became me, created a clone body as a backup. It is a spell called clone, makes a body. It takes a long time to create, but once the body is created, when your body dies, your soul goes into this other body. It is like a backup. So he has a backup body. If we kill him, we will just have to kill him a second time, at which point he will be in a body that is much younger and probably much stronger.
Oh my gosh.
So we need to stop that from happening. Just know that if we kill him, that is what is going to happen.
As this is happening, you guys are all walking slowly towards this gaping hole that just peers out of the side of this mountain.
We could try to put me in the body, which would basically bring me back to how I was before, except I would be a younger version of myself in that body. And that would keep him from being able to take that body over.
Wait a minute.
That is an option.
You can go back to your little button body?
To the clone body. I can take the clone body since my soul is compatible with that body.
Yeah, but it almost seems like you want Grimble to find that clone body. If you could go back, that's going back, almost like 500 years for you, isn't it?
The body is young, yes.
Wow.
It is a young gnome body.
To talk about a cat lives and stuff. Wesley looks around, kicking the ground, all jealous.
I will not have any of my advantages, though. Like my arm upgrades that I had that gave me the ability to throw so well. That was something I had given myself through medical procedures. Yeah, I had replaced my gnome arms with halfling arms. That's why they were so big and burly.
That is pretty freaking crazy, man. They are nice.
Looks
down and you got all these hydraulics just sitting there pumping around.
But the clone body is a natural gnome-ish body.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what you would like better, to be 3 feet tall or 6.5, 5. What? Okay.
It does not matter to me. I know that evil Grimble must be killed.
Yeah.
I am okay with staying in this robot body, but if we kill him outright, we will have to kill him twice. That is just something we should consider when we make a plan.
Yeah, that's
It
not a
is an
bad idea.
option. It is an option that I could take the other body over, but I don't know exactly how to do that.
What if we like somehow animate the body, and
The
it's
Ooh.
animated while we kill him?
Well, the body it is a clone body, and
Hello.
it is waiting for the master body to die and the soul to enter it.
Hi.
I think.
It's
Okay, I need to go now. Bye.
oh, good night.
Bye.
Good to see you.
Don't forget Kate.
It is possible that since I am a fraction of the original body's soul, that I could be able to enter the body directly, but I am not sure exactly, as this is just a theory.
Huh.
But
Yeah,
we have options. I do not care. I just know that we have different ways to deal with this problem, and input from everyone is valuable.
well, yeah.
I like killing things multiple times.
Barris kind of chuckles over at you, Blastius, pats you on the shoulder. Maywin, what are you doing right now as you're walking up, listening to everybody talk around this huge gaping hole that everybody seems to be nonchalantly walking into?
Oh, we took a long rest, right?
Yes,
did.
you guys have all long rested.
We haven't walked in yet. We're outside talking about it.
Yeah,
So.
you guys are just literally strolling up to it, just walking up and you don't really see any issues going on. You guys all have pretty high passive perception rolls, so you don't see any immediate threat as you walk towards this hole.
I am just sort of lingering towards the back of the pack, kind of the
All right.
slowest of the bunch.
Barris kind of steps forward a little bit, not really noticing you stepping back, as he's kind of fascinated with this conversation. Really, end goal he's thinking this whole time, as he kind of thinks out loud. End goal throughout all this is, I guess, I don't know how these gems are even connected to the dragons yet, but the end goal is definitely trying to stop Grimble.
Well, are they connected? Maybe they are, but
Well, the
I am not
dragons seem
sure.
to be controlled by something, right?
There seems like the dragons are potentially connected, but I do not understand how. What are your thoughts, Barris? I am open to hearing all sides of this situation.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's all really confusing, and we're going off of very little information. I mean, we don't even really know why the dragons seem to even attack the Misty Forest, and
So when have we ever had information to go off of?
yeah, I think that's why we're here.
What about Bear Shimmer? Do you think we can call her and she can help us in our time of need?
I mean, we could try. Would you just yell her name out into the wind? I don't know exactly how one would call her.
For some reason, I have a feeling that she has been keeping a close eye on us. I have sensed her multiple times in the past several weeks. I feel like she is keeping tabs on us. I don't know if this is because she cares for us or if she has an ulterior motive, but I
Can
think
a dragon even care?
a dragon is a creature like you and me. They are intelligent. They have feelings, desires, emotions, and they also can speak and cast spells. So you must be careful when dealing with dragons. They are very, very powerful. They are more powerful than we are.
Yeah, Wesley kind of looks at her. Yeah, all I know is that they taste pretty good.
That is true. When I could taste, I will agree that the dragon was very tasty.
Yeah, that was a hot bite.
was picante.
Pretty mild
Will
for
you
me.
enter Grimble's cave, as you have all walked right up to the front with no issues? Because they're all standing at the entrance, kicking rocks, looking around.
I am slightly apprehensive due to the size of the cave's entrance.
I look around.
If I had an anus, I would be shitting myself.
Ooh, yuck! I couldn't even imagine what kind of leaky oil you'd be excreting right now. Varys says, "Just keep it
Mr.
off my
Perfect,
shoes."
You're incontinent.
You look in, Blastius. You hear water dripping. You see as far as you possibly can, and your dark vision ends.
Well, I see nothing for a while.
Let us continue.
You step in to Grimble's cave.
Phrasing.
Yuck. Dust and darkness covers everything as you step past a crumbling metal door. Part of the south wall of the entrance lays in ruins. Rubble covered the stone floors. You see that several walls have crumbled in this ancient lab on either side of you.
I am having the weirdest deja vu.
You stand there looking around and you see what look like polished silver doors, and in front of them, several rusted statues. And a large mechanoman in the back, guarding yet another steel door that shines in the darkness as you start turning lights and lanterns on to see through the dim.
Hello.
I'll use, can you use prestidigitation to turn on like all the lanterns or whatever in the area? Or was that a different spell I'm thinking of?
It can light lights. It can light fires.
Lights.
Yeah.
You can light fires.
Woo. Light all the fires.
Roll me a 1d8. Five. You see 5 torches sputter all around and light.
That's better.
As you look across the room, you see that the mechano monster looks pretty similar to Murphy, as it sits there on the opposite side, the eastern wall. Everybody roll me an investigation check. No, excuse me, roll a perception check really quick for me. Nice. May when you're close, because this was going to be an easy one. The other two, absolutely. You see that a lot of the stuff in the room has been disturbed. That somebody was here within the last 24 hours. You start looking around. You see down in the left corner some books that have been rifled through, pages ripped out.
By the way,
Roll me
Chronic's on the scene.
I want to investigate that.
Sorry. Yes, give me an investigation check, everybody. Maywin.
14.
Yours is at disadvantage since your perception check was not so good.
6.
A 6.
14.
19.
19. Look at that. Maywin. Where are you in relation to everybody else right now? As you see Blastius and Murphy, or Button, walking into the room.
I'm following them, but I'm at the back of the crowd for sure.
Okay, so you're still staying in the back, kind of where you are right now. You basically just kind of step in as they walk in forward,
Yeah.
lighting up all the lights as they're going, seeing all the Meccano men and everything. All right. You step back. Well, you see a tiny little flash of light next to Blastia's foot. Just as he steps down on it, you hear the snikt of a trap.
I want to yell out, "Watch out, Blastius!"
You hear Maywin scream at you. Blastius,
Eh.
give me a perception check.
13.
A 13. The two statues directly in front of you start moving very slowly at first as you see the gears start winding. The eyes turn colors from green, and as their head swivels towards you, the green lights turn red. You all hear from the southern corridor more sounds, mechanics coming to life.
Careful, guys. I think this place is booby-trapped and we just set one off.
I bum rushed the robot. If I can.
Just 1 second. Make sure I got everybody in the combat tracker.
Bum rush, surprise attack.
Ooh, I'm on top of the combat.
Funny.
Aww.
Now.
Murphy, since you had walked into the room helping him light stuff up, what I want you to do is roll. Oh, dear Lord. Roll me a perception check to see if you can catch these things coming to life. Maybe get a shot off before
14.
you just do to the one that's closest to you in the northeast corridor, as you are 40 feet away, basically. Well, let's see here. You are actually a little farther away than that. You start running up as you see this Meccano man spring to life. Are you actually able to get to him? Sorry, he's right there still.
He's 25 feet. You should be able to, right?
Well, he was 40 feet when they had started.
Oh,
I know.
About 45
I was here though
feet or
before
so.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause I moved.
Yeah.
I moved a couple times. I was here and I was
Yeah.
here.
So I'll say you were about 40 feet away. I don't know what your movement is anymore.
It's 30 now.
Oh, balls. So you can get within 10 feet if you want, but you will not be able to attack before combat starts.
What about
Everybody
with the
roll
spell?
initiative. Ooh.
at least I'm not last.
Awen? Babe, would you like to roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh,
Sorry.
sweet. No, don't worry about it, man.
I'm hitting it and it's not coming up. Did it roll already?
No. So are you in, if you just go to the two little swords that are fighting in the combat tracker in Foundry,
Yeah.
you should have that little dice. Right, there you go. That's
it.
usually the easiest way to do it.
You could also, if you want, right-click on it and it'll pop out the combat tracker so you can still see the rolls and everything.
Yeah, I always
Like
pop
what
that
I do
stupid
on the
tracker
stream.
out.
Hey. Ooh.
Yeah. All right, everyone is rolled. The Meccano men have come to life. Gribble, you were just short of reaching up and actually grabbing that one that's right in front of you, giving it a big sock to the face. But Barris is able to kind of walk through this weird little crumbling archway, pulls out his bow and arrow, the beacon of Sylvanus, and takes a shot. Oh my gosh, he gets so high at rolls. What? What just happened here? Okay. That sucks.
Some Beerus magic.
And that just hits. Well, these ones here, for some reason, aren't in the game anymore. So I have to
Control Z?
remake those guys.
Mm.
Nope. It was a long, long time ago when I made those guys up. So for some reason, they're just not a part of the scene. So I can just do this. And then this. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened.
I like that.
All right. Yeah, that was nice. So that just hits. Doing, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That is 14 damage.
Doesn't he have
And the
like,
one in front is lit. Say that again?
I was like, I think he has damage modifiers, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. 'Cause he's not here.
He will as he hits it. I'm getting there.
Okay. I just remember him
He
saying
takes-
a lot of things.
Another shot.
Yeah,
oh,
you know.
I know. He's
Plus
got all
giant's
sorts of
might.
crazy fun thing. He's not a giant yet, so
Plus favorite foe.
Right.
Plus.
yeah, he can cast favorite
Super
foe,
Saiyan.
but that doesn't hit. The second shot does not hit, pinging
Plus
off
2 damage for because he has
Strange
piercer.
Soldier's armor. Barris strolls forward, catching up with you, Blastius. He's like, I was hoping we would fight in this cave. Stupid Grimble's home. Warforged soldier in the back looks up. You see him reach his hand up and it slides off to the side. He shoots a javelin at you. Button macaroni. Does a 17 hit?
Nope. AC 19.
Boom, that huge bolt that seems to come out of his arm. It's almost as long as his arm. It hits you and just shatters on your armor.
Try again, bitch.
He starts moving forward, catching up with his teammate. And stands there almost as if he was trying to protect his brother. Sets up a little shield next to his injured compatriot. Murphy.
Okay, Murphy takes a step forward. And he's going to punch this guy in the face. Do either of these guys... Did you, Beacon... Oh, which one's Beacon of Sylvanus?
So the one that's actually injured is beaconed. The
Okay,
one
so he's
on
at
the south.
advantage.
The south one, yes. You have advantage to hit that dude.
Alright, so I'm going to attack him first. 3 punches to his face.
Sweet.
That's the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one. That's a 26, a 24, and a 29. I'm assuming those all hit.
Yep.
That's a damage of 6 on the first, 10 on the second, and 14 on the third.
Your second
24,
hit.
30 damage total, so 3
Your
punches.
second hit destroys the Warforged.
Oh! So the third, can the third one go to this guy instead?
You can. That
All right.
was your nat 21, right?
Yeah, and we'll just say that's so that guy gets 14, and then I'm going to action surge, and I'm going to do it again to this guy. Attack. 17.
Sweet.
Does that hit?
A 17 does not hit.
All right, second attack. 20 hits, right?
That does.
For 10 damage, and then his third attack is 23
Ooh.
for 10 damage.
BED, both
All right.
constructs in front of you.
So he just fucking gets up there and just starts smashing shit. He's like, bah, 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 bah. His giant metal fists just make quick work of these shoddy old constructs that have been here for like probably 400 years, and they're all rusty and You know, it's like they're like the beta versions of what Murphy is now. You know, 400 years of upgrades, just smashed these guys like they were nothing.
Sweet.
That's it. That's my turn.
Awesome. Completely destroyed. Sorry, just a sec here. And that is good. Before Wesley's turn, as the two constructs in front of Button Macaroni get smashed under their seemingly owner's design, the Titan in the back of the room starts whirring to life. You see these huge arms slam into the ground, causing more of the walls to shudder and shake, falling around. Steam pops up out of a furnace that apparently has been running for centuries. The Warforged Titan joins the fray. Oh. Murphy, anything else for your turn?
I
would
moved
say
a couple
no, right?
steps forward, but that's
All
it.
right. You're watching this huge thing come to life, start reaching up, grabbing different tubes and tanks, smashing things as he pulls himself forward. He reaches back behind his head with his left hand and pulls out this menacing looking axe as he starts strolling forward, smashing through walls, as if not caring about the structure of this place. Just busts right through that corner and stops. Wesley, for some reason, hiding in the back, comes running forward, uses his action surge to run and double his movement to get as close as he can to the action. Maywin, step back! I have ye! Blastius.
Ooh, my turn. Are both of these dead up here?
They are both dead, yes.
All right. I'm gonna move forward a bit because it's kind of dark. Can I see that construct?
You can see this guy. Oh yeah, as he just blasted right through that wall. That whole corner of the wall is gone.
Oh, he just Kool-Aid manned it.
Yeah, since it's your turn, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh yeah.
As you start looking around this cavern right now.
Haha! Take that, DM.
Yeah,
Not
nice,
this time.
dude. You see and hear the groaning as the weight of the mountain starts pushing down on the ceiling of this lab. Go ahead.
Cool. I am going to cast Immolate on him.
You cast Immolate on the giant Warforged Titan.
Yes.
It saves.
So that would be 17 fire damage. Right?
Yes.
Let's see.
Actually, it just says it takes 4d6 fire damage on a failed save. Oh, on a failed save. Okay, but on a... no, it doesn't do any damage.
8d6 and half as much.
8d6 and half as much? Where does it say that?
Right? Like the second sentence. It takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful.
Okay, alright. Sweet. So, perfect. 17 damage. Fire. To Mr. Warforged.
Mm. Oh,
Oh,
what a waste of a sorcerer
no.
point.
You click and clack that ring around in your hand as it gives you another chance to shoot, and you blast another firebolt as it goes spinning around into the air, slamming into the walls. The wall to your south starts crumbling around you. I need you to make a dexterity save really quick.
Yeah, of course.
As you try to step away from the rock wall, it covers your legs. You
Rock
cannot
Walker.
move for the moment. You're going to have to try to pry your legs out from underneath the wall, but you won't take any damage. You just kind of like fell over the top of you.
Rock lobster.
Wesley is able to kind of skitter away and not get hit. Anything else for your turn? Blastius Facius.
No, I have completely failed. I am done. I'm gonna sit here in my pile of rocks and pout for a minute.
Fuming. Maywin. You look ahead and you see rocks
Hey,
fall
fuck
on
these
top of Blastius. Wesley looks over and he goes, "Oh, hey, I'll help you up." And he kind of reaches over.
I'm gonna move my 30 here, which is about there.
Nice.
Very far away. Very far away.
Loving the like Middle Eastern music right here.
Sweet. It's a cool song.
It's storm time.
All right. You Storm Sphere, you have what's the distance on that?
150.
That is freaking incredible.
Is, I believe,
150.
more than enough.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got
Us
plenty.
casters are meant to be far behind.
Yes. Oh, it does make the strength saving throw.
I don't think. Let me read it real quick. I don't think anything happened.
It says it takes 2d6
2d6.
bludgeoning. Yeah.
There's my 2d6 pin.
Nice. 10 damage bludgeoning as the ground starts moving around this construct's feet, sharpening and just shattering up into its huge boots. Doing some good damage. Good job.
So like on her next turn or something, she gets to use an advantage roll with spell attack.
Only if I'm successful, I think. I think it just does a little bit of damage.
Until the spell
it-
ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause
Yeah.
a bolt of lightning to leap.
Even if he fell though, or even
Yeah.
If he's inside the circle, you get it
Yeah.
at advantage. If he's
Right.
outside the circle, then it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, outside circle style. But you could use your bonus action now to do that lightning damage to him.
I would agree with that. And you have 60 feet.
Yeah,
From the
and not
middle of
just
that
him, it could be
circle.
any of them.
Yeah, anybody outside of that, anybody within 60 feet, you can shoot a bolt of lightning out.
Now, is that 60 feet from the center or like any edge?
It says from the center.
Oh, okay.
So I can't get him again, but I can get one of these other guys. Is that right?
You can shoot him again if you want.
Yeah.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Let's do it again then.
All right. So you have that shot at advantage.
Yeah, he just do this strength save to stop the bludgeoning damage from it.
So go ahead and roll your. There you go. I'm sorry. Can you go ahead and roll your attack again, Maywin?
Sorry,
That's all right.
I had a brain fart for a minute.
That's great. And you have that at actually advantage, so you can go ahead and roll that again.
Nice.
25 is better.
Nice. That will actually hit.
That's a 20.
Nice. 23 lightning damage.
No, it's 14.
Sorry, it should only be 46. I don't know why it rolled the whole thing.
Yeah, it just does it,
That's
but
all
if
right.
you click on it, it breaks it out for you. So it's 14 lightning damage.
14 lightning. Go ahead and RP your awesome spell, man.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
even better than before.
So I'm gonna move forward, and then I'm gonna see this giant robot mechanical man, and I'm gonna say, electricity always fucks with mechanics. So I just cast some lightning his direction. At first, it just kind of wings him, and then the storm gets a little more powerful, and he takes the good hit.
Nice. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. The Warforged in the south starts stomping forward. You can see through the crumbling walls of Blastius as it moves closer and closer towards you. The other one, in the southeast corner, does just about the same thing. Just starts stomping towards its compatriot, getting closer and closer to you, leaving its target and its whatever it was guarding. Varys. Holy crap, look at the size of that thing. He starts staring at that gigantic Warforged Titan. He starts kind of walking forward. Ine Chuck! He gets huge
Yes.
as he steps forward, pulling out another bow. He takes a shot with Sylvanus, not hitting the huge construct in the middle of the lightning storm. Damn it. He tries again. This hits, lighting up the construct. Doing 9 piercing, plus he gets the giant strength, which I think is a 1d6. Ooh, that was a 6. And we will favor foe that dude.
Which is what, 1 extra d6 of damage?
Oh, that was just a 1. Okay. That has all happened. I will get his essence up. The first shot hit. Second shot didn't hit. Bam. Damn it, I can't believe I missed. As you see his voice get deeper as he gets larger. Murphy, tis your turn, brother.
All right. Does that storm, does it say that you can choose who it hits, or does it hit anyone who goes inside of it?
I can choose who it hits. It cannot.
Yes,
If you
that.
venture into it, it won't do anything to you. Unless I want it to.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can go in there and not get jacked up. Nice.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
winks at you and it hurts.
Yeah. Ow, it tingles. So I run in here. And I'm like, what are you, my grandpa? And I start punching him. Oh, wait, he's lit up, huh? I get advantage.
He is. You do get advantage.
All right, so that's
nice.
Okay, so wait. I guess, how did I click it so many fucking times? All right, so we'll say the first 2 was the first attack with bolt 18.
Yeah.
And then we'll say the second one that'll be the second attack. I don't need to. I don't need to
Two
roll it a
18s.
second time.
20?
The
Yeah,
two
I'm not gonna get another nat 20.
18s. Okay, so the 2 18s was the first attack.
Yeah.
Those do not
hit?
hit.
Those do not hit. Okay.
They do
This
not.
one, 29 hits. So this one.
A 29 hit. Oh, yeah.
So that's a 13, 7. That's 20 damage from a punch. Ooh. Like I clipped him in the jaw. And his jaw was
Right.
like, all right. Third hit. Bing. 18? No, it does not hit.
Does not hit.
All right. So it's like, so he just dodges, and then one of them takes it right to the jaw. And then, you know what I did? I used my second one. I used my action surge, didn't I?
Yes.
And so I'm going to use for my bonus action. I'll just punch him with my offhand. So I don't have a button for it, so I'm just gonna have to subtract the damage manually. Nope, it doesn't hit, so we don't have to worry about that. Offhand misses.
Swinging through the air at the larger Warforged construct in front of you, again looking almost like you, he takes a step back. And that is your turn?
That is my turn.
And as he takes a step back, he winds his axe and dives at your face with it. Grimble, a 28 hits.
Yep.
And that will do 31 damage.
Clang!
Both slashing. Ka-junk! As that freaking axe just hits right into your clavicle, making your HUD kind of fizz in your face. He then takes his other hand, which is still a fist, and reaches it up into you, and you see this weird little piston in the back slam forward, busting his fist into your stomach.
Oof.
I need you to make a strength save, please,
All right.
of 17.
Savey, 25.
Nice. The blow hits as the piston connects even harder, doing, dear God. Oh, what is that? 36
35?
damage.
36? Yeah.
36 bludgeoning damage as that fist just pummels you. You see the red eyes staring at you, glowing brighter and brighter. Wesley looks over and is like, oh, what the hell is that thing? Keeps running forward as fast as he can, getting as close as he can.
About half my health. Nice.
Dude, that thing is ripped, right?
Well,
He won't use his action surge, but he will dash, doubling his distance, getting ever closer, his sword growing in his hands as he keeps twisting his wrists around. Blastius. But Macaroni is hurt.
yeah, I'm fine.
Well,
Still
I
got
don't have
76
mending,
this
so let's see. Let's throw a chromatic orb at this asshole. And do lightning! Oh, come on. Oh, don't I get advantage because he's in there? Or is that only Maywin?
You get advantage because he's been hit with
Sylvanus.
Sylvanus.
That's better.
25 will hit.
For 37 lightning damage.
37. Awesome, dude. A nice hit. RP.
Throw out this little orb of just bright light, and it just goes through this thing, and he sees it just coming right up into his face, and bam! Gives him a big ass shock right in the eyeball.
You see that eyeball shatter and just blast out of the side of its head.
Nice.
The construct still seems alive. Fighting on. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up from these rocks.
Yes. All right, dude. I need a strength check or an acrobatics check. Your pick.
Well, acrobatics isn't -1, so
Sweet, dude. Oh, you're able to slide your tiny little hooves out from underneath the stone.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you stand up, brushing yourself off.
Take that, motherfucker.
Maywin,
I'm
you see that Blastius is out of the dirt.
gonna move up here.
You step through Barris's legs.
I'm gonna target this smaller
Sweet. The little Warforged soldier that seems to be whirring to life. Picking up speed.
gonna use my
Chill touch.
That might make it run more efficient.
Woo!
Whoa, dude. Ow.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'll take that.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Nice.
Goodness.
Hit. DED Frozen Death.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna deal my lightning damage from my storm, which is a 4d6 to our giant guy.
Sweet. You have that at it. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, it does automatically hit it. All right.
That's a 13.
13 damage. And that's all you do. Go ahead and describe the death of that little Warforged soldier as you freaking destroy that thing with that chill touch.
So I put my hand on the ground, and it looks like ice just spreads out all the way across the ground and just freezes all the way up, and then he bursts
Awesome.
into a million ice cubes.
I need one for my beer. Wait a minute. Anything else for your turn? Queen
That's it.
Maywin.
That's it.
That
That's all
is
I can
it.
do.
Did you
Perfect.
use your bonus action to attack?
Yeah, I gave him a
Yes,
13.
she
Okay.
did.
Yep.
The Warforged, looking around, seeing his comrade destroyed, peels his hand back, takes a few steps forward, stepping all over the construct, smashing it. You see two little oil tears come out of his red eyes as his hand turns off to the side and he shoots a javelin at the large Barris just walking into the door. Oh my gosh.
Where did he shoot it from?
He has a javelin that is inside of his arm. His hand rotates back and he shoots the javelin out, but unfortunately he didn't move his hand in time.
He does have something up his sleeve.
Yes. He does not save either as
That
that
hinge was
javelin,
rusty.
yes, it smashes into his hand, blowing his hand completely off. Kind of. Doing 4 damage. His hand is useless. Flopping around. He looks down. You could almost feel the disappointment button. Barris smiles and looks through the walls, kind of peering down, like, oh, I see that little guy. Pulls his arrow out, gets a little lower, trying to shoot through the holes in the wall. Oh. He pulls back too far again. This time, the bowstring snaps. Sylvanus will not work for the rest of this fight unless he spends 2 rounds restringing. You see him fuming. He punches the side of the wall as hard as he can, doing an unarmed strike to the wall. His hand throbs. Ah! He screams. Murphy. You see Barris breaking down behind you.
Get your shit together, Barris.
Son of a bitch.
And so yeah, I'm gonna have Murphy keep punching away. Oh, he's he's lit up, so we get advantage. So
You do.
first one, 27.
Hits.
Clang! That is a measly 6 damage. Oh shit, I forgot to press the shift. Fuck. Oh, that's a 27 and a 25. We'll take both of those bitches. For a 9 and a 10 on the next 2 punches.
Damage.
All right.
DED as a construct starts disassembling in front of you.
Yeah, so I'm just punching this robot in the head until the head finally pops off, and you see like oil kind of sputter out of the little tubes in the neck as the head rolls away, and the body.
Rock and sock him.
Exactly. And I laugh. I was like, beta model.
It crumbles to your feet. Dust and rust just fill the air with a big cloud all around you.
I use my bonus action to try to tap into the network that the last Warforged soldier is being controlled by to try to sway him to be our ally.
The last Warforged.
The last
With your
Warforged
bonus
soldier.
action,
Uh-huh.
give me a perception check really quick to see if that console is close enough to you. You start looking around your old
11.
lab. And 11, you're like, oh, gosh, dang it. As you look across the room, you see where all the levers are for the different robots right over here. So if you have movement,
Is that is the shit? Hold on, I gotta delete that. Is this lightning field still up?
the lightning field is up as Maywin has it up for a minute.
Because I think it is. Isn't it like? It's like what do you call it?
6 rounds.
No, I was saying like it makes it it's
terrain.
difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
So it's like my movement's half, so I can't make it over there anyway.
But is it that way for you? I thought she was able to. No,
No,
I
she
think
can
you're right. I
choose-
think
She can choose who to blast, but it's still difficult terrain
it's
for her.
always going to
yeah.
be difficult terrain in there. All right.
So
Or-
I can move
Or she could
I can
drop
move-
it too.
this far, I think. Oh,
You just
It's
move
not
half your
auto.
movement in difficult, right?
yeah, exactly. I can move to here.
Right on.
And that's it.
So this is where okay, so you're getting closer to the bad guy. All right, sweet, dude. Perfect. Wesley, seeing the huge robot destroyed in front of him. Ha ha ha. I don't even know why I pulled my sword out. He steps into the field and realizes that he can't make it all the way. He slows down right when he steps into it, as it almost a magnetic field kind of catches his armor and starts sucking him towards that robot. Whoa, what the hell, man? Blastius. You see through some holes in the wall. The last construct.
Can I attack through that?
Is that
You can at disadvantage.
Is that field a concentration spell?
I don't think so.
Can I go over here?
If you do,
Oh, it
the
is.
first, it is a concentration spell.
Yeah. So
All right.
so Maywin, you can drop it at any time, even when it's not your turn.
So you're going to have difficult terrain for 10 feet going over the rubble.
Where'd he go? Why is it moving? Alright, whatever.
So,
It
so
says you
that-
can't move over the rocks.
Oh, okay.
This, the storm sphere as a concentration, she can drop
Can I
it
see him
even
better
if it's
now?
not her turn
Actually,
Like,
drop it anytime she
at
wants.
any time.
Can I attack him freely now?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Cool.
You need
As
me
you
to drop
clamber
it?
That's up to you. I'm just letting you know what your options are.
18.
an 18 just hits.
Take 18 fire
that's-
damage.
18 fire. Construct gets blasted in the chest by one of your fire bolts. Anything else for your turn, sir?
Take a spell slot back with my ring.
All right. You slot it back up, staring around. Give me a perception check.
18.
Nice. You see in the top right corner, the north corner, that was being protected by the two Warforged. You see that silver door start sliding open.
Up there.
Yep.
What's behind that door over there, guys? You see that?
You don't want to know.
Maywin.
So I'm gonna move up first.
If I remember, that is where I kept the bodies.
I'm gonna target
The Warforged to the south.
the
If you try to shoot him through that wall, it will be a disadvantage. You can see him, but he's got basically some coverage. As a wall is crumbled, but still there. Maywin shoots a firebolt. What?
19.
Nice.
It was a 14. Okay, 19. All right. Dang, dude. That is awesome. And that hits.
Doing 13 damage.
Sweet, dude. That is the magic number.
And I'm going to drop my score.
Sweet. At almost identical times. DED, that bad guy.
So I'm gonna look at Blastiff and I'm gonna wink at him, and then I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the remaining Warforge, and he's gonna open a big ball of flames.
This is how you do it.
Both of the Warforged hit the ground as the door to the north slides open. Let me see, where is everybody? The person that is the closest to that door would be Wesley, as he is kind of looking up and around that direction as the door's opening up around him. Are you gotta be freaking kidding me. As you see all of these dead bodies start spilling out of the entryway. Whoa.
Oh, shit. Wesley, what did you do? You didn't open up the door, did you?
Did I? No, I didn't open up anything.
You were standing right next to it. What did you do? What did you press? This is not good.
Dude, Blastius hit the trap.
I'm going to run over here.
Maywin, anything else for your turn?
No, I did everything I can do.
Sweet. The mummies start shambling out. You see hundreds of dead bodies, decayed from centuries and centuries, all the way up to what seems to be pretty fresh. Fresher than you'd like to see. Dear God. They start shambling forward in a drove. Oh. Barris looks over. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to be able to kill anything. Steps forward a little bit.
Can I cast Thunderwave?
A thunder wave on your turn. Yeah, absolutely you can. But right now,
we're out of combat.
No, we're not out of combat. What are you talking about?
I see no combat.
You don't see the combat tracker? It's still going.
Oh, okay. I see combat.
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
There was a millisecond in between combats.
Reaches down inside of his pouch, Barris does, and he pulls out a brand new bowstring and reaches down and starts dexterously trying to repair his bow, having a very hard time restringing. Murphy, the shamblers start rushing towards you, picking up speed.
is gonna cast Thunder Wave.
All right.
Whoosh! And,
Nice.
Where'd it go?
A DC 13, 1 saves.
Do that damage.
The rest fail.
8.
So 8 damage total.
Yep.
And does save take half?
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
yep.
Anything else happen on a fail save?
Well, no, on the ones that failed to get pushed back 10 feet. On the
10
ones that-
feet.
The ones that saved don't get pushed.
All right, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to know. These 4 zombies right up here just get shoved back half the distance of their shamblings down and out of their disgusting prison. They get pushed back inside, smashing up against the other dead bodies as you see the ichor and blood just start oozing, tarnishing the steel door. Anything else for your turn?
Can I use my bonus action to find the button that closes the steel door?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage because this is your house.
A fuck yeah? Does that fuck yeah hit?
Heck yeah, it does, dude. You see over near the top right corner, right here, this latch and lever. Give
pull
me a
it.
strength check, as it is rusty as all hell.
Oh, I'm good at those. 12?
12. You
Mm,
first start pushing on it and realize, oh yeah, it's a pull. So you pull back real quick and you get the door about halfway shut before one of the zombies is able to stick its leg out, as it is not quite pushed back. It wasn't pushed back into the doorway far enough, and you hit it. Roll me another strength check. And you're just going to try to roll this thing right over.
18.
Oh, it doesn't quite do it. Give me a 1d6, please. As you do some damage to this mummy. Nice, dude. You do 5 bludgeoning damage to the mummy that's in the doorway. But it stops the door from shutting.
That's my turn.
Yes, that is your turn. Okay. Wesley. Oh, by crikey, that one got in the way, didn't it? Starts sprinting up.
He's a craggy.
Finally, rips his sword around and starts swinging it in a rainbow fashion, hitting the mummy. Dear Lord, what the heck? Doing 14 slashing damage with his first hit. With his second hit, he is going to try to push. Wait, what can he do? I know he can do something awesome. With his bonus action, I can't believe this is a bonus action, he is going to use Thunderous Smite
Nice.
to try to push that mummy back into its death chamber. Oh my gosh, it saves. I can't believe it. That son of a bee.
The tough fucking mummy.
It doesn't even freaking do any damage. That is nothing. So he tries to do his Thunderous Smite. Thunder Smite, he says. As he pushes back on the mummy, it does nothing.
Thunder. Smite.
Oh.
Why don't we all take 5 before we go through the quick zombies turns? And
All right.
then, yeah, we'll finish off the night.
All right, cool.
Sounds good.
Hope y'all are still having fun out there. Nerding up with our D&D. I'll be back. Kind of a fighty night tonight.
It sure is.
We kill all the things.
You guys actually skipped about 3/4 of the adventure. Not stepping into Daggerford.
Really?
You shameful bastards. That was so funny, dude. I'm like, come
Are you
on,
sure-
man. Go in
Are you
there.
sure you don't want to go to Daggerford?
Are you
Nah, fuck
sure
that
you don't?
place.
Oh, that. Okay, that and then not following
never
Chronic
pick up
back
on those.
to and not following Chronic back to Sigil. That was the other one. Not going and getting your airship and then taking your first flight into the freaking astral stars. I had all of it. Like,
I figured you wanted to have a reason for Chronic to leave the group.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought that's what that was. We're just like, all right.
well,
back
I mean,
later.
you could have followed him back and then been like, dude, what the hell, man? And then talked to him about it and then figured some lore out about what all the expenses were and yelled at Agnes or loved Agnes or, you know, there was that whole.
Yeah, but there's like
Love.
terrible evil to be killed.
That's right. You're fighting family right now. The evil twin, Bart Simpson. All right. Well, we got Maywood in 3 turns. It won't take too long to get through these guys, so we'll wait.
Did
We
I
shall
unbreak
wait.
it? Yeah. Okay. Still
Yeah, you can unbreak it, dude. That's fine. They can hear us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, everybody, guess what? We're back.
Ish.
I never turned the sound off, so.
Good. Good. I hope everybody's having a fun time. As I said earlier, this is kind of a fighty night.
Fighty nighty
Yeah.
was right there.
So much great RP lost. We did have a good camp out though.
Hey, you
We
know
haven't
what
done a
though?
camp out in a while.
That we could do that stuff. Next
Oh yeah,
week
you're
with
gonna
more
do it. You're
people
gonna
that
do
we
it
can
later.
too.
Yeah, we'll do it a million times. It's not like the adventures go away. All right, we are all back. Maywood, welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys are having fun tonight.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Playing some quick turns,
Always
having
to
fun.
Punch robots in the face.
All right. It's my grandpa.
You're not my
Sweet.
father. Wait, are you?
Wait a minute. This
You
shambling,
were never there.
right? You were never there for me. Quack quack. This mummy, this shambling pile of flesh, just comes rolling out right up to what's his name, Wesley Stipes.
The robot was his daddy, and here's his mummy.
Right? He takes a slam at Wesley, does not hit, but then he uses his dreadful gaze. I need this save. You know what, dude? It's gonna be Wesley. Since he's staring right at him. Oh, he just saves.
Good job, Wesley. You deserve that bath you're gonna take later.
Oh, right. All right. The second mummy. Again, just from the back, the deepest piles of the bodies and cadavers. You see this one shambling out, its arm missing. They're all just swarming around
Isn't
freaking
the
Wesley.
door part mostly closed or something?
It's closed, but that zombie had blocked it. So that's why they're still able to get through. This zombie right here blocked the door from getting closed.
That bastard.
He again, dreadful glares. Poor Wesley. Oh my gosh. That rolled so slow.
Wesley's
He stood
alive.
up to the dreadful gaze, smiling at the mummy. I eat mummies, he says. And does not take a... Wait, does he take a hit? Yes, he does, as that matches his armor. This putrid punch comes up and hits him. Dang, dude. Doing 18 damage.
Fine.
Wesley takes the punch hard. Ooh. Almost goes down to one knee. Blastius. From the
What shall
north,
I
you
do?
see zombies shambling. Warforge destroyed around you.
This is a fun spell.
You cast Wall of Fire. Nice, dude. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What am I doing? That is what I want to do. There we go. Sorry. You rolled the damage? Okay, cool.
24.
So 2 mummies save. 2 do not. So 24 damage to 2.
And 12 to the other 2.
Sweet. Sweet. Go ahead and RP that, my friend. As you cast the spell.
Seeing these mummies come out this doorway, cast a wall of fire right on the door. This comes up, and the side facing us is the one that... Actually, the side facing them is the one that does damage when they walk through. So we can go into it a little bit if need be.
Sweet. The zombies just shamble through, not paying attention to the flames or the pain. Anything else for your turn, Sir Blastius?
I'll step forward a bit.
You step forward, looking down at the construct. A giant Murphy. Maywin. The wall of flames kind of hurts your eyes a little bit as you stare up into the cadaver hole.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna target the mummy right next to Wesley.
Perfect. This one has punched Wesley right in the face and left a big finger stuck in his helmet.
I've got my mind whip and oldie but a goodie.
Nice. Oh my gosh. The first time a mummy has ever made an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
It saves with a plum.
I know, right?
It reaches back and punches. For this is nat 20.
Even the mummy's
Punches
surprised to
Wesley
save.
in the face, doing damage this
Pow, right in
time.
the kisser.
Yes. Wesley's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
He does not make the saving throw. Oh my gosh, that is
Light damage,
18 damage.
Excuse me.
Yes, that is. That's all right. 18 damage.
Could have been worse.
And it does something really crazy, though. It knocks him down, I think.
The rotting fist does?
Oh, wait, no. A Constitution saving throw or be cursed with mummy rot. The cursed target can't regain hit points, and its hit points maximum decreases by 10 for every 24 hours that elapse. So that is what is happening to him right now.
Because he got punched by a mummy?
Because he got punched by the mummy.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Wesley hits the ground.
Bet you wish you had a bath now,
Coughing
Wesley.
black. What is happening to me?
You got touched by a mummy. Come on, walk it off. You're fine.
Anything else for your turn, Maywin?
no, it was a wasted turn.
Does it do half damage or anything? No, it doesn't fail. So
No.
the target takes 3 dice 630. Yeah, you're right. Lame.
Boo.
The mummy that is stuck in the fire shambles forward, not caring whatsoever about the fire. It does not make the save. Go go ahead and roll your damage, Blastius.
It's still 24.
It's just straight 24 all the
It says
time.
Takes the same damage.
Nice. Shambles through, but gets close enough to hit freaking Wesley. Oh. Misses with the first shot. Tries the dreadful glare at poor Wesley, who's becoming overwhelmed. The dreadful glare works. So this spell, which is a lot of fun, he is now frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn. Wesley's like, oh, what's happening to me? And looks up and just meets the gaze of this mummy and sees his own death staring back at him. Wesley screams like a little girl. I don't want to go too high. It doesn't work. Wesley is now frightened.
Does he try to run or something?
On his turn, he will do what he can to get the hell out.
No shit.
And I will read that all to you at some point here in 1 second. We just mark this. And there it is in the chat if you'd like to look. All right. Second mummy in fire. No, wait. Yes, he is. Takes 24 damage unless he saves. And that save is right there. He does. So did he take half damage?
Yeah.
Half of 24 is 12. Still alive, shambling forward, reaches out.
Do his mummy rags catch on fire?
They do not, as they are wound tight, hitting poor Wesley.
They're all
18
sappy.
damage. And since Wesley is already frightened and has the other problem, that won't work. But he does get a second hit. As the mummy just keeps slopping over the top of Wesley, misses with that second hit. Mummy walking through the fire again. That is does not save, taking 24 damage. You see his arm melt off. Trying his best to shamble over his fallen brethren to get to Wesley, but cannot. Barris, looking around. Oh my gosh, what the? Dude, Wesley! Finally gets the bow of Sylvanus restrung, striding forward as far as he can, but stopping, not wanting to get too close to the zombies. Murphy. Wesley is almost covered with zombies and zombie gore.
15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so I move here.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna cast Tasha's
Caustic
Brew. And I'm gonna blast all these fuckers.
All four. All right. The first two in the back.
3 damage.
The second two. Oh. So it's a total of 3 damage. If a creature saves, it takes 0 damage. All right. So the 2 in the back save, but 1 in the front takes double with that freaking nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
0.
Yeah, dude, that was awful. And what else happened? The scrape together code, acid damage, and that's it. Does that covered for the acid? So the acid duration is 1 minute. So it'll take 2d4 acid damage every turn for a minute. If it failed.
I think they can
Cool.
use an action to remove the damage or remove the acid, right?
Oh, scrape off or wash off. Yeah, you're right. But these are freaking mummies, dude.
They can try, yeah, or something. I forget exactly, but
Yeah, I just read that. It does. Takes it takes an action
Yeah,
to
so-
scrape or wash off the acid itself,
so that was
or
my
from another
movement.
creature.
That was my movement, and that was my action, and I don't really have anything I can do as a bonus action. I don't think. Wait, inaudible. No. Yeah, that's my turn.
That is your turn. Wesley is frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. He is basically covered in the mummies. This top corner mummy here is the one that actually frightened him. So he's
And
going to reach out. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is he still able to attack them, or
Yes. But they are so close. He's not. It's a disadvantage. So what he is going to do is the one that's sitting like right on top of him to his north. He's going to cast Shocking Grasp.
nice?
Oh. It does not hit. As he reaches up and tries with all of his might to push him off. Lightning strike! He hits, and the lightning hits but fizzles, doing no damage to the zombie. Excuse me, mummy.
The difference
Mummy.
between a mummy and a zombie is just toilet paper, right?
Not in D&D. These are way stronger than zombies.
And you take a zombie, you
24
wrap it with toilet
damage.
paper, mummy.
Right?
But yeah, the toilet paper gives them extra AC.
Since it's all wet, it's just nasty recycled toilet paper. A 16 does not hit Wesley as he's reaching up trying to punch Wesley again in the nuts. Wesley's codpiece blocks it, but the second one does not.
Oh, dented.
Doing 16 damage. Wesley's looking pretty hurt right now, as the armor is starting to fall to the ground. His wounds are festering. Yeah, right. That's right. He's going to take... No, that's every 24 hours. Okay, so you're lucky on that. He doesn't take
Get it together,
damage
Wesley.
yet for that. You yell at Wesley to get it together, and he looks up at you with fear in his eyes. The fear almost scares you, Button Macaroni. And that is almost impossible.
They are
Robots can't.
just undead. You have faced worse.
As he takes 24 more damage.
Yeah, but he can't be healed right now.
The thump, the thump, the thump.
Yes, I do not have my healing apparatus anymore. Grimble took them all.
He can't be anyways. Not with the curse on.
Blastius. Wesley is on his last leg as his pauldron clatters to the ground, as his arm is useless, hanging to its side.
I
Nice, dude.
have.
That will hit all four.
I do not have my healing inventions
7
anymore.
damage. That's it? Damn.
I cannot heal you, Wesley.
That's all? That doesn't seem right. On a 4th level?
Seems right to me.
Oh, it's just additional. Damn.
4th level, so yeah, you get 5 rays.
So 7 damage to all of them.
So you get
Yeah,
3 at
7
2nd level,
damage.
4 at 3rd,
Ooh, just saying.
5 at 4th level, right? So five different rays.
2 of the zombies
First
die.
one. Ooh, okay.
Excuse me, do I?
So
I
that
keep saying
so that
zombies.
4 damage you did is times 5 basically, because you hit 5 targets.
Yeah. Well, it's 7 because I get +3.
Okay, so 7 times 5 targets. Unless they make you roll the damage individually. I forget if that's how it works. But yeah,
That
Scorching Ray is
firebolt does
fire
not
blast.
hit.
Damn.
But 2 of the zombies did die as they couldn't seem to get out of the wall of fire.
Alrighty. Well, then I am done.
Sweet. Maywin.
Did his Scorching Ray get all 5 blasts? 5
Yes.
rays? No, it's 5 rays. Because it's a 2nd level spell, you get 3.
Yeah.
At 3rd level, you would get 4, and at 4th level, you get 5.
Well then.
So, and then
What?
so
Was
that
there a
first
5th
one
one?
was 4 damage. I don't know if it makes you roll for every single ray, or if you could just use the same roll for each ray, but
Yeah, it's just easier to use the same roll.
Unless the roll
Even though that
sucks.
was a pretty shitty roll.
well, yeah, but 7 times 5 is 35 damage. It's not bad.
Yeah, it says make a ranged spell attack for each ray on
Is
a
there
hit.
5 mummies?
Target takes 2d6 damage.
Well, you can hit the same mummy 5 times.
Yeah, you can do that. You killed 2 of them already, and you've got 2 more standing there. So I'll let you take 1 more blast at one of them. You've got one that's right next to Wesley and one that's standing
the one next to
diagonally in
Wesley.
front of Murphy. All right? Beautiful. Want to go ahead and roll your hit?
Oh.
Yeah. You got to roll attacks for each one. And now roll your damage.
Ooh,
See, dude, totally
Come on
worth
in.
it, wasn't it?
Sick.
Freaking 20 damage. Nice. Now that one was a little drier than the rest as it catches on fire with that last scorching ray. It's almost like a freaking blowtorch as you sit there just spraying it down. Maywin. This continuous stream of fire streaming out of Blasty's hand finally ends, charring that mummy, but not killing it.
So I'm going to target the same one, the one that's right next to Wesley.
Perfect. He seems unfazed by the fire.
I'm going to cast a ray of
A ray of sickness.
which probably
Your ray of sickness rolls over the mummies. It turns and looks at you, and it almost seems to gain strength from your poison attack. Roll an investigation or intelligence check for me. Nice. You realize instantly that your poison attacks couldn't hurt the undead and would never hurt an undead creature.
Well,
It
I'm
has no effect.
wasting all my turns tonight. I guess that's it for me.
It has been a while since you have fought any creatures of this sort. And these you haven't seen in quite some time. Anything else for your turn?
No, unfortunately, that's it. Mummy.
Why and how is that mummy alive? I thought I just killed it.
Yeah. Fucking mummy. It's supposed to be a dead ass mummy.
It was. This one is not. As he turns his attention towards you, Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing he does is give you a dreadful glare.
I give it one right back.
I need you to make a DC 11 wisdom save, please.
I'm mad dog him hardcore.
Nice. If the target fails the saving throw by 5 or more, it is also paralyzed. Ooh, otherwise it will be frightened. You will be frightened.
Is it rolling? I clicked it twice, but it's not.
I haven't seen a roll.
Well, let me try to do it manually because when I try to do the button, it's not working. But I'll do a wisdom save through here.
There we go.
17.
That absolutely saves. So you are not frightened by the mummy, but he still reaches down and tries to punch you where your HPIV used to be. An 8 does not hit.
Ooh.
So you do not need to save as he
Just
misses
a wild
completely.
haymaker.
That's right. Barris, his bow finally strung, looks over at Wesley. Wesley, brother, I've got you. Takes his shot. An 18 hits, lighting up the mummy. Gosh, I keep saying zombie. Doing 11 damage.
Same difference.
Plus 1d6. And he switches his favored foe. Another 1d6 with a total of 5 damage, which is just enough. The arrow just about lights up that mummy, but all of a sudden, the unlife flickers from that mummy's eyes and dies.
Yeah.
His second shot over your head there, Murphy. Trying to take out the last zombie.
Are those Murphys? Are Murphys? Are those mummies taking the poison damage?
They do not take poison damage because
I mean,
they are immune to poison.
Not poison. I mean the not poison, but the Tasha's caustic brew acid damage.
Oh, no, they did not. So you want to roll me a 2d4? All right, dude. That was a crit hit there. So 2 more on top of 4 on top of. All right. Sweet. Go ahead and DED that for me there, dude. Nice.
Yeah, essentially the acid that was burning away their skin essentially just keeps melting away at them, and their flesh is kind of just sloughing off of their bodies and plopping onto the floor in messy heaps. And essentially there's not enough left of them to kind of keep them animated, and they just fall to the floor in just messy acid burned meat piles of goo.
Nice.
But it smells amazing.
Kind of like the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, what a world!
I'm melting.
It smells like barbecue though, for some reason. But
Room.
why?
Balls.
Why does it smell good to you? Why does it smell so good? That's so weird.
You hear Wesley cough underneath the pile of mummies that are now just oozing down over top of him.
Oh, I try to help.
Armor.
I try to help him up.
You hear him just retching. You can't see it though, as the ichor just still covers him, just puking in his own mouth.
Ah, you're fine. You're fine.
What the?
We'll get you in a bath. Don't worry. Put some tussin on it. All right, I'm kidding. Are you okay?
Oh, no, Barris. You see Barris start shrinking. What the heck, man? What the hell were those things? Come on, Button Macaron. You're supposed to be knowing this place.
They're zombies.
I haven't been here in a long time. I guess they were zombie mummies or mummy zombies. Either way, they were
Zombies.
undead creatures.
Everybody give me an investigation check as you start searching the room now that all the mummies have been destroyed.
Investigation.
It's an 11.
Dear
Shit.
God. I'm looking with my butt.
Yeah. I think this is a hand.
There we go, Barris.
I know they're called fingers, but I've never seen them thing before. Oh, there they go.
Can I get an investigation or perception check from you, Blastius, please?
Yeah.
There we go. Thanks, man.
To a point.
Yeah.
There's
we both got
always
twos, so.
a point. You actually rolled pretty good on your perception checks earlier.
That was N.
Wesley is too preoccupied himself, puking his guts out.
Walk it off, Wesley. Walk it off.
Barris walks up. Are you taking the wall of fire down?
Yes. I have
Sweet.
dropped concentration.
You have. Perfect. The wall of fire disappears as Barris just steps into the room. It goes out. Perfect timing. He looks around at all the dead bodies and picks up some weird papers with these runes written on it that instantly flare up. He kind of looks around. I think we just missed Evil Grimble. He must have just set these traps. I'm sorry for yelling. You would never have known of this button.
Well, what did you find?
Well, what I had found is he's looking down at these little ash papers that he had in his hand, that apparently some runes had been driven into some of the dead bodies that had reanimated them once a certain ward was set. As he looks around, and it seems it must have been set off by whatever Blasius had stepped on over there.
Oh, yeah.
You would never have known, though, Blasius. It ain't your fault. Walls were falling.
Yeah, well, no harm, no foul. Just some old decrepit creatures. I don't know why he thought this would be a problem for us. We dealt with it pretty easily, but so you don't think he's here
Except for
anymore?
Wesley over here.
Yeah, Wesley will be fine. He's just freaked out.
He is still shaken, yes.
You're fine, Wesley.
Yeah.
Barris, give him a supreme healing potion.
Yeah, Bears, you got a bunch of them, right?
You see him kind of sit cross-legged in the middle of all these mummies and just start closing his eyes and concentrating. And he uses lazy hands to try to help cure the disease that is in him.
I go up behind Wesley while he's doing this, and I give him a massage, a gentle back massage.
Nice.
And I try to do like a medicine check.
Medicine or survival? All right, that'll work. You realize that your back rub is probably not going to help him, but it seems to ease his mind.
Yeah, I'm just trying to calm his nerves, man.
As you see some of the disease and rot is starting to kind of fall away, but it's not falling away all the way. It's still festering.
Come on, Uncle Fester, you can do it.
Oh, I just don't know if I can do it with that. That thing hit me with some sort of curse. You see the black veins in his neck.
Uh-oh. You got a curse, huh? Oh, does somebody have remove curse? We might have to remove a curse from this guy.
Oh, son of a bitch. I haven't learned that one yet. I
don't know. Remove curse. Maywin, Blasius, you guys are the magic peoples. Do you guys know that one?
Not right now.
No. Well, sorry, Wesley, you're fucked.
I can get you married if you want. Oh. Coughs a little bit. Oh, man. Kind of stands
sense
up.
of humor's still intact.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have sense of humor. It's the best way to try to deal with impending death.
Well, you guys have helped me out at least to get me to my feet. Reaches up and he pulls a tooth out of his head and spits it out on the ground. It's like, but I'm rotting from the inside.
Oh, yeah, that's another sign of impending death. You don't have much longer, buddy.
We're going to need to deal with this hopefully sooner rather than later.
Nope, you're gonna die. He's dead pretty much. Should we leave him here?
Button, you're supposed to be
kidding, gosh, you're
good
fine.
Grimble.
I'm just playing with you, gosh. You're fine. You lost a tooth. You'll be fine.
That was my lucky tooth.
I'd put a band-aid on his shoulder or something.
You stretch over and put a bandage that we have millions of and wrap it around him. He starts healing 1d4 every round with that.
Nice.
Even more if you roll me a d20 on medicine or survival and see if you can get a nice high roll.
I had a 17 on medicine.
That was for the back rub, wasn't it?
No. Okay, I'll give you another one. Oh, where am I? I lost myself. Yeah. Nope, that one's not as good.
Oh no. You patch him up as best you can with your clumsy, big, robotic hands, but then your attention is wandering around the room where you see more books and tables and things that have been disturbed recently, and not by the zombies and mummies that we have just destroyed.
Oh, look, guys. There are some clues. I want to investigate the clues. 13 on investigation.
You find several books again that talk about liches of yore and certain gems. Really hard to kind of make out what they're saying as the pages have been ripped clean from this book. But you can tell that it is your handwriting.
Mm. See, look,
Book of
Gerbil has been here, and he took out these pages on becoming a lich. So, like I said, he is moving forward with his plan on becoming a lich. That is a undead wizard. So
What
that
kind
will
of
make
gems?
him very much powerful.
It will, Well, do you know where he's going to take it? Wesley kind of looks around the room, walking over to this broken table.
I have some ideas.
Well, how about here?
Let me think about it to try to figure out exactly. I'll have to sit on it for a minute and think about it. While we do that, why don't we get you patched up, Wesley? Because you look a little worse for wear, buddy.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. I want you to come over here and take a look what I found under this table.
Oh, what'd you find?
As you're kind of walking behind him, kind of trying to patch him up more, you guys are all looking around. He's like, check it. And he pulls out this strange map covered in blood. But there are certain marks in that blood that Wesley is able to recognize. Dude, that's got to be Dragonmere Bay. And I swear, if I've never been, that is Westgate.
Dragonmere Bay?
That's the east.
Isn't
that
the cursed bay?
Yeah, it was cursed hundreds of years ago. How do you know anything about that?
I'm old as shit.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm hanging out with Grandpa.
What was the name of that curse? I know I could have sworn. I forgot. Do you know?
Everybody in the screen? Is everybody in the map screen?
Yeah.
As he pulls out his map and he shows you a little close-up. So I heard that you guys had started all your adventures over here at Westgate, so I went and pulled up a new map of it. And right over here, you see his map is kind of ripped. That is Starmantle. That, he shows the bloody map, is where that circle is right there.
That is the curse.
I bet my bottom dollar he's headed right there. Wesley kind of looks around.
From what I remember, from legends told, the curse of Starmantle is actually an ancient black dragon.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know if the rumors were true. These are things that I've heard hundreds of years ago. They could be tall tales.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can find anything else about that around here.
Yeah, what about these? What about the notes in this book? Is there anything that says anything about Starmantle?
I don't know. I can't read Gnomish. I'm sorry.
I can read Gnomish.
Oh, thank God. At least you didn't lose that ability there, Button.
Want me to roll something?
All of a sudden, the camera pans. Up and above.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you,
Curse
everybody,
of
for joining
Starmantle.
us at Moxie and Might. And yes, full circle, Curse of the Starmantle. Wow. Hope you guys had a good night. Say goodbye, everybody.
We finally found the curse.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Have a good night. Thanks for
Bye,
joining.
everybody.
Good night.
It was
Thank
a
you
good
all. We'll see you
time. I
next
like
week at some time.
everybody. Thanks for coming. See you later.